And boom, we're live with Alpacas and Cameltoes episode 2. We're not
From
live.
the Y, bro.
From the Y, baby.
From the Y.
We hanging out at the Y.
Yup, we're vibing
All right.
today.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited. So the first one went really well. We had to skip over the second one because, you know, I was out getting day drunk at the beach. But
yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's demanded. So I'm curious, what did you think about during setup that you wanted to speak about?
Oh, I was literally walking down the stairs and I'm like, I had to run back upstairs to grab my nicotine. And I'm like, I don't understand because he smokes. And then I was like, wait a second. He doesn't smoke cigarettes though. Like,
it's true.
Did you ever smoke cigarettes? Did you ever like get any kind of Nick fix or anything at any point?
No, I've never craved nicotine, but I do at the end of any meal.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, like I know a cigarette would slap. Not a craving, right? It's almost like I don't know. It's funny. I'm blessed and lucky. I also know I'm not straight up like I'm not inhaling cigarettes the way I inhale my kush. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like very careful with how I inhale my cigarettes. But when I'm drunk, that shit's out the window. That shit is out the fucking window. That's like we'll go through a pack just talking. You know what I mean?
So you smoke when you drink then?
Socially, for sure. Like
Yeah.
you'll never see me. I might buy a pack with Germ going at like on Sundays, going to the bar, you know, when we're all faded, like just so I'm not mooching off everybody. You know, like I would never want to be that asshole.
Nah.
But yeah, bro. Cigarettes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've been there actually because I quit smoking, I guess, like 3.5 years ago now.
Okay.
And I have before though, like been out at the bar with a bunch of guys and stuff, and I'm just like, you know what? Like we're running over the store real quick, and like
might as well just grab a pack.
Yeah, and you know you always end up like if you got anything left over, you always end up giving them away to somebody because then it's like I know for a fact I'm not gonna want to smoke these tomorrow. You know?
Right. Yeah, Germ. Honestly, I'm pretty sure she smokes cigarettes at work, I think. So I think she's a cigarette smoker. I don't know if it's from cravings or I know she's stressed, you know what I mean, but I don't know if it's cravings.
Is it like is she a social smoker? Like is that
well
the
that
thing?
too? But I don't know if I know she'll be smoking on the patio alone sometimes. So
see, I started dipping when I was 9 years old, like the snuff, the lip tobacco. Yeah, I started doing that when I was 9 years old.
Can we pause the brakes real quick on that? Was that because purely like it was just so available and common at that age? It was just like how I was growing up eating just regular things of gum and baseball.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, so my mom was a dance team coach at the time. Okay. And so like I had to stay after school with her and like wait on her to get done and stuff. And one of my friends was in tutoring, and so like when he would get out, like we would hang out outside for a little bit and like climb the rails and all that stuff. And one day he had like these little sour candies. They were called sour nuts, and he had a can of Kodiak. And he was like, you want to try this? And I tried it. I put it in my mouth, and it just made me dizzy, and like I fell. And he caught me, and you know that should have been like when I didn't want it ever again. But I was like, well, I really like that feeling. But see,
I was about to say, yeah, because I'll never forget my first time having dip. You know, I was a sophomore in high school in weights, and It wasn't like what you were describing. It was a pouch, so it wasn't the same. But exactly what you were talking about. Like I was sitting down and I popped it in, and I was leaning against the wall, and I literally looked at my friend. I was like, dude, I feel drunk. Like I was like, I feel fucking drunk. Like that's those spins. Like of just I'm and then like it was funny. They didn't say anything to me. They just gave it to me, and then I had it in my mouth for a good 25, 30 minutes. And my friend was like, dude, why the fuck have you not spitting out? I'm like, I didn't know. I thought we were supposed to just keep it in still. I felt like shit, dude. I felt like straight shit afterward.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
It was
your first time trying it, and you're just swallowing it.
Well, I wasn't swallowing it. I wasn't. I think I might have just accidentally got maybe, you know, it might have got intertwined with some of my saliva, but not enough for me to be like, oh, I just fucking swallowed tobacco. And I think just over time, you know what I mean, I might have just snuck in some You know, like just so because I legit just was it's a pouch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was not, and I wasn't trying to like just swallow it. I was spitting it in a little, you know, one of those not see-through cups. Yeah. I think it was honestly just something as clutch as like one of those, something like this but tinier. But yeah, and yeah, great to shit. So that's interesting. 9 years old, bro. I was a fucking sophomore in high school.
Yeah, well in middle school because we would all sneak like our cans of dip into school and share them around and stuff.
All like, oh shit, here we go.
Yeah, and middle school, like my best friend, like he wore Vans, and you know how Vans kind of have like the thicker soles.
Oh
and
shit, he snuck them in there.
No, even worse, even worse. He would like kick off his shoe in class and like flip the sole up so that it was like kind of underneath there, and that's where he would spit all day. Was into his shoe like that. Yeah, buddy.
That couldn't describe where you're from any better. Any fucking better. That describes where you're from perfectly.
Yes.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Whoever that man is, I hope you're alive and well, my friend.
He's an engineer. He is well.
There you go.
He was an engineer of his time, though. I mean,
yeah, that's innovative as shit, dog.
Fucking trailblazer out there, man.
That actually blows me away.
Yeah,
damn.
I just found a toy that my daughter probably wants back.
Was she hanging out down there?
I guess at some point.
Does it give you comfort?
I think she handed it to me, and I walked away with it one day, and like I just sat it up here.
Oh, okay.
And now it's just been here.
Bro, we need to come up with posting reactions. You know what I mean?
Posting reactions, like together reactions.
Yeah. But they need to be. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. It would be nice because I get requested to, like in the DMs occasionally, and I'll just flat out be like, I do them for free if I like if it's April G, you know, like my homie.
Yeah.
I'll tell her like, yo, it's for free. Don't even worry about like. She'll ask me how much, and I'm like, it's for free. Don't worry about it. I'll post it to my channel. Like I don't ever charge for that. But I feel like for underground artists, like there's this one. His name's C4, and
I know C4.
I just randomly started getting, you know, for me, just like 300 views on a video, like from an old reaction from an old underground artist. I'm like, oh, like I got random comments, you know, people saying like, I'm here. C4 blew up because of TikTok that TK reacted to. And I'm like, oh, like that's cool as fuck. Like I haven't heard from C4. Like, so it's cool that happened. But I'm like thinking, I'm like, holy shit. Like these motherfuckers, like I could make a little bit of money from the artist directly, you know, like not from YouTube. Like, cause I mean, I could give a fuck about YouTube's, you know, they're a J word. They take money like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like they be taking it. So, but yeah, it would be cool as fuck because I feel like people would genuinely, the way they tune in for the live reactions, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, we want to see you guys post these reactions.
That's true.
If we let them all know that'd be cool.
I think there's some hype for that. I think definitely that'd be something people could get behind because, I mean, like you said, I mean, there's
sleepers, man. There's sleepers.
And especially because, like, you're not posting a ton of reactions and stuff. Like,
no.
I mean, it'd be something good for us to do together. Maybe record, like, a few, release them throughout the week or something like that. Like,
yeah. It would be fun. It would be really fun. It would be really fun. And then agree. Maybe, like, an artist week. Something like that.
Like do takeover weeks or something?
Yeah, I don't know exactly though, but it'd be more so like obviously because we're not a day-to-day.
Yeah.
We're like, all right, Tuesday, and then whenever we can fit this in, and whenever we can game. You know, we'd be doing a lot of things. So
exactly.
It would be more of just we would probably have to just spend like one episode on them. Kind of like record a podcast, and then if it's like an hour and a half, and just focus the whole way on
record
them,
some reactions.
Yeah, like just title. It could literally be an Alpacas and Cameltoes episode that just gets titled, you know, artists. You know, say it's Elijah Kyle or say it's Alphabyte, say it's yourself. We could just highlight the name and be like, all right, that's the alpaca, that's the camel toe knuckle or something like that. You know? Like we'll figure out something funny to tie in with it. But yeah, no, there's definitely potential. Definitely a lot of potential there.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, no, I'm hype.
I'm hype about it too.
I wonder what we have to come to we got to find an artist that we both don't know, but we like not know in their discography, but an artist maybe we know. Like, but I feel like that would be hard because you listen to a lot of motherfuckers.
That would be because I'm thinking I'm like going, obviously I don't know who I don't know, but it's like I'm like somebody that both of us don't know because my initial inclination would be to say, okay, if somebody newer, I probably don't know them, but then like you're gonna know them because you listen to like more newer music than I do, and so that'd be neat though. That I like that, and I also like the idea of like maybe putting each other on some stuff that like we just haven't gotten out of our bubble and heard yet, you know?
Yeah, like just flat out artists that aren't even maybe necessarily in the underground that we even know. They're just an artist out there.
Well, because it's like, you know, I have a genuine joy when you check out Misa's songs, just because I'm like, okay, I get this energy from them. But then like I watch you listen to them and you're like, okay, but did you notice this in there? And I'm like, no, I didn't. You know what? That's like that's a dope point though, you know? Like
Yeah. Well, and especially with artists like that, when I mean, let's be real. I can't speak for everyone, but when if you know what's hitting you and it's hitting you, it's like, then boom. Like if it's not hitting you, there's nothing like we can do for you. Like, you know, and that's an issue for a lot of people. Like people don't know what's hitting them, even if it hit them. Like that's a Slaughterhouse song. I can't even remember who says it, but that lyric resonates with me because that's a real ass thing. That a lot of MCs, you know, the old school era, which is, you know, that's how a lot of people describe my style of approach for lyric writing. That shit's so underappreciated, but where it is appreciated, that's a reason why they're like solidified as the top, the upper echelon, and like you know, like the longevity and that kind of shit. It's like that's the stuff. That's not a wave. That's just like that's the origin evolved from pioneers over time. Just constantly every decade. Like when we go in the 2030s. You best fucking believe if I'm not like just putting motherfuckers in their place, and it's like, all right, then the art is dying, or I was never meant for this shit because, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to be a pioneer, absolutely. And Mises, he's one like that too. Like he's a pioneer in the sense of holy crap, he's literally his whole Mises. Who am I? I'm Jesus. You know what I mean? Like me and Jesus are the same. Like right? Isn't that what it is?
Well, it's
Jesus lives in me.
He wants people to see Jesus in him. Yeah.
And, that's it. Which is a very beautiful, strong. You know what I mean? Like it's the whole thing in alone. Like that's a very super. People aren't doing that. People aren't doing that. There's and he is, and that's going to be something where. Oh, people are going to start doing that now. And it's like, because guess what? He's a pioneer. He's the one fucking doing that shit.
Well, it's like, it's that thing, you know, one thing that I was talking about when I first discovered like his music and you know, like a few people that are kind of in that kind of orbit, you know, looking at like Adam Calhoun and Upchurch and, you know, even Tom McDonald to a certain extent. I'm like, you know, is it kind of corny sometimes? Yeah. Is it going to turn off people who don't really resonate with what they're going at? Yeah. But like, it's cool for me to see hip hop that's not just about like struggles you don't identify with or like guns and money and women. You know what I'm saying? Like hip hop is actually going back to making a message because you know that's what hip hop was. You know, it's you're literally an MC. You know, you're an MC over a record, like and MC. You are making a statement, you know, you're just holding the mic, you're talking like that. That's how it starts. And it's just, it's kind of crazy to me to look at like that evolution of hip hop, how it got to a point where it wasn't about making a statement anymore and then bounce back to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's because Lil Dicky really, I forgot which song it is. That Snoop Dogg song.
I don't know a ton of Lil Dicky.
Oh, okay. That'll be an artist that we'll have to just interview one day. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be dope as fuck, though. He's got a song basically that explains how ironically counter, like, you know, anti-rap counter, whatever you want to call it. It became popular ironically, and then now it's twisting back to its original state of where it's like, okay, like, you know, this is the origin. Like, we're going back to the roots. We're done twirling and becoming a grapevine. It's like we're here down here in the soil. We know who we are, and we're back there. That's where it needs to be. But we'll see if it lasts long, man. Hip hop, rap in general, this music shit, it keeps getting weird. It keeps getting weird. But lyrically, people are getting better. Just it's insane.
Well, there's so many techniques, you know, when you come on the technical side. It's crazy to me because on the one hand, like, you know, how mumble rap has come out of the same thing that led to like you know, some of these freaks that are rapping today. Like, it's amazing to me.
Rappers, kind of like right out,
and it's crazy to me because you look around, you look at rap, and it's like it's went in so many directions that you end up with like the mumble with the harmonic stuff that doesn't even sound like hip hop. You know, like the XXX Tentacion and like all of them, like. You end up with this weird sound that, to me, when I first hear it, like, I don't even connect that as hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a new subgenre of alternative that happens to be against some hip hop instrumentals occasionally.
But it's like hip hop just encompasses so much good music, from acid rap to horrorcore to you know really like I don't know. I enjoy hip hop as a genre. I really enjoy rock as a genre too. I mean, that was where a lot more of my background was, but you know, hip hop and rock are, bro, I heard that.
Oh, you heard my crack? Yeah,
that's not good.
Dude, there's a lot that's fucked up with me, but don't worry. I'll be the best rapper alive, still with the fucked up jaw that's dislocated.
That's crazy. But no, like, I love those genres because there is so much you can do with them, because they morph so much. You know, you listen to a country song and it's like a fucking country song. Like, it's just I kiss my baby, and it's just that same thing over and over. But it's like rock and hip hop. Like, you can move outside of it. You know, even reggae. I love reggae. I love the stoner vibes in music. But even reggae, when I'm listening to it, I'm like, every song has this same basic flow to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's got a little cadence to it.
Yeah.
I remember when I first started smoking, and maybe not when I first started smoking, but there was a time when I first started listening to Dizzy Wright, and when I was smoking, oh my God, I like bonded with an artist in a way that I'd never bonded. It was so fucking strange. It was like he was helping me realize just such strange things that I should have already known, like just simple things. I can't tell you now, but because this was, you know, a long time ago, but it made me just more aware, you know, like just being more grateful. That's for damn sure. I'm trying to think what else, because it really feels like I was so young now, but in reality I know I was probably like just 18, 17. But fuck yeah, Dizzy Wright, now I don't even listen to him. I'm different like that. I realized that was a part of my life, because now I'm just he's nostalgic to listen to now. I know he makes new music, but like I don't listen to Dizzy Wright the same. I'm just not that same person anymore.
Right.
Like, he's just but he's a good example of that for me. Like, I'm just like, yep, I just grew with him for a moment, and now I don't really listen. Give me Hobson all day. Like, when it comes to that area of hip hop, like I'll take Hobson since I was a fucking skater in junior high and high school. You know what I mean? Like that.
Hobson's amazing. I can't remember when I discovered Hobson. But honestly, like when I really started like digging into Hobson's catalog, it just blew me away. I'm like, how is this guy not blown up yet? Like, because at the time, I want to say it was like early 2010s, maybe before, like maybe the late 2000s or something like that.
Okay, right.
And it blew me away.
Yeah, he's so fucking good.
I still, though, to me, Hobson should be like on top of a plane. I don't know. Hobson's like an enigma to me.
I mean, he is like, there's a reason why Tech Nine got him on a motherfucking like several songs. Like I mean, it's he's so good.
I found him too through the Ill Mind tracks, and so to me it was like going through that journey, you know, up until like, you know, finding God, then questioning God, then like, you know, then like going against his record label and all that, and I'm like, bro, this guy, like, what's not to love? I mean, talk about a message packed in. Like Ill Mind 5 is still probably my favorite Hobson song. That's the one after he found God, like in the blacklit room and everything. Like he's going around talking about morals and everything. I'm like, man, like this guy's fucking going off. Like,
yeah, dude, that shit's such a good song. Man, I'm trying to. What's that line? There's so many good lines. I used to quote one all the time. It's like, you put on your damn makeup and hand bracelets and you head to the club with your ass shaking. You know, like his flow is just
half naked with your ass shaking.
Yeah, like he's just killing it. You know, like I love that. Like I love it. Like that song was so good.
Yeah.
So different. No, I did not, especially after 4. I mean, 4 was one of my favorites for such a long time. Like that one was so fucking funny. Like I want to blow it before you put it in like a Nintendo cartridge. I mean, like that shit was just like, I'm hotter than a UV ray, hotter than the thought of Nicki Minaj's neck and making a booty shake. And I'm just like, oh my god, like this dude is just so crazy. Like I was blown away. I would be quoting that. People are like, what the fuck are you saying? And I'm just like this little white scrawny skater.
Yeah.
Hotter than the thought of Nicki, you know, like that shit was just so cool to me. Like that, I'm like watching him go crazy in his room, like with his dog Bubbles and shit. I'm just like, yo, what up? This dude's crazy, and he's good as fuck at skating. Good lord.
Yeah.
Molly Tray Flip is one of my favorite songs by him. Like,
well,
he's so good at flowing, dude.
He's such the antithesis, I guess, of what you assume like a rapper is gonna be. You know what I mean? Like,
people hate him, man. The rap game don't like him for the most part. He's corny.
I think he's fantastic.
I know. He's just so fucking raw, dude. Like, and that Raw and Knock Madness. Bro, those albums are crazy to me.
Well, it's like his last few songs that he dropped there for a little while last year, where he was like going through his head stuff, you know?
Oh,
bro. It's like
that interview with Dame.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and dude's like,
helped me a lot too.
Dude's giving so much real emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, that look inside that people don't want getting out there, like.
Yeah, no, it was dope. He's awesome to hear anything. And like the whole thing with his kid and the Australia thing. Oh my gosh, dude. That song, the barber or the massage parlor, the hey there, how you doing? I can give you what is that song called? I can't think about it.
I'm trying to remember
I love that song, dude. Like that shit makes me laugh so fucking hard. That Hotel Sydney or whatever hotel in Sydney, I can't remember what the album's called. Shamed or No Shame.
Let's see,
I can't remember, dude. I'm so stoned. Good lord. Hobson's got a pretty big
happy ending. Happy ending.
Yes, happy ending.
Dude,
that's one of my again super funny song. I fucking love it. One of my favorites. Like he's got such a funny fucking like original tone, but his delivery in that song, it's dope. He's such a good writer,
bro. He's so crisp too. I don't know if you've ever watched any of his live stuff too. I've watched like some clips on YouTube from his live shows and stuff. Like he brings just as much energy there too, and I respect people like that just because I've seen so many artists who want to get on stage and like lay an egg. You know what I'm saying?
Well, dude, when he said in that video with Dame in that interview, he says he hates touring. And I'm sure I think he said performing kind of lost its thing. I'm not sure if he still feels the same, but or I'm misremembering. I know for sure he said he hated touring, but he was my first concert as a fucking teenager. Yeah, he was like right on the speaker and like he fucking like slapped my hand and shit. I'm like the hype. But that's like hip hop. I haven't seen. Like, I've seen way better concerts before him, but, like, hip-hop, He was my first one, like that's for sure.
I was gonna say my first concert was Michael Bolton back in the 90s.
Michael
Bolton, Georgia. I'm in Georgia.
I wish I had effects where I can just start playing.
Yeah. That one, and then I think like, okay, so let me see. My first concert was Michael Bolton. Then I saw Korn a bunch.
Korn.
Yeah. I've seen Korn like 7 times live. I actually, over there on that shelf, I'm not going to go get it right now, but I have a picture of me and Korn's guitarist, like randomly, okay?
Nice.
2007, I'm at Family Values Tour. And like, you know, we're up watching the shows and everything, and you know, they got the booths set up and so they got the second stage off to the side where like smaller bands play before the main stage opens up and everything.
Right.
And it's like it's set up kind of like a mini festival, you know, it's only one day, it's not like a big festival, but it's set up like a little mini festival with some booths around and everything. And 2007, the 3 days after my 17th birthday. So my 17th birthday, I went and joined the Army. 3 days later, I'm at Family Values Tour in Noblesville, Indiana. And we're going around the Verizon Amphitheater. You know, I'm checking out some things. Like, we're going and looking for who can we get. Fun fact, I also saw Five Finger Death Punch there before they were famous. And so like I'm walking around the booths like trying to figure out like where do I want a t-shirt from and everything. Well, Monkey, Korn's guitarist, had just started his record label at the time. And I'm looking over and there's this booth that nobody's at. It's for Emotional Siphon Recordings, which is his record label. Okay. Nobody's buying anything here. And I'm just like, I started to walk past it. And then like in the shadows, I see this dude with just nasty dreadlocks, you know? And I'm like, hold up.
Is that?
So I walk over and I look and I'm like, it's okay. So it's all the guys from Droid, which was the first band that he signed to his record label, and him.
Dang.
And
the lineup is already there in front
of you. Yeah. And I'm like, nobody's waiting. I have $20. Can I buy a CD? And will you guys sign it? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, this is actually Monkey. And like, so I buy the CD. And he's like, you want a poster too? He's like, you can have it. And I'm like, yeah. Nice. And so like he cracks open my CD. It's a Droid CD. He cracks it open. He signs it, starts handing it to all the dudes. He grabs a poster. He's like, you want a poster? I'm like, yeah. He signs that, hands it off to all the dudes. He's like, you want some stickers? And I'm like, yeah. He signs like some stickers, passes them off. And he's like, do you want a picture? And I'm like, well, yeah. And he's like, all right, cool. He's like, just sit on the table here and we'll lean over it and everything. And so it looks like we're just chilling out, you know, because like there was just like they were stuck in the booth, no security around or anything. Like, and I'm sorry, but Korn in 2007 was like one of the biggest bands on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure they still rank up there somewhere. And so he's just like, yeah, lean over, let's get a picture. I'm like,
lean over, let's get a picture.
So like we're just chilling, like, and
I wonder, dude, they're in a great mood. God damn.
Yeah, I'm like, and nobody was there, like nobody noticed him because that's how dark it was, like in that booth, like he's just sitting there and nobody knows, like everybody's walking past. I went and got my buddy Ernie. I'm like, bro, Monkey's just hanging out right there.
Yeah.
And so he runs over. He's like, I want to buy some shit. Like, and then again, Monkey just starts handing out because he was giving out like free shit too. And it's like, let's go.
And you know for a fact it wasn't a group of homeless people.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Because that
only because he was on stage shortly after.
Yeah, you're like, I watched him go right up. That would be fun. They left right after. I'd be like, dude, those were homeless people. I hate to tell you. That's crazy cool though, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Korn. Man, I don't know much Korn.
What?
It's one of those same things where it's like if you played it, I'm like, oh, I know it, but titles.
Oh yeah. You, I promise you know a ton of Korn just from being alive in the world today. Like, because I mean, like they were all over MTV in the 2000s, like everything. So like,
I can visually see them, and then their burnt letter Korn. You know, like I can. Maybe I'm even thinking of a cover art of something, but
Probably.
Yeah, there's a few that I definitely like remember, but
Yeah.
titles like dude, especially when I started smoking weed. Good Lord, rip, like just rip. Unless your shit's like just being spin constantly, like
yeah,
so bad, so bad. Any of my kids are gonna just be like, Dad, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, we've gone over this. Are you sure you're not the one with memory issues? And then I'm like, well, we got your brain. I'm like, touche, little one.
You know, talking about artists that don't give like full energy on stage, though. I was blown away the first time I saw Mises on stage. Like, and this is not dick riding or anything like that. Like, I've never seen somebody like come out with that much fucking energy on stage. So we spent the morning, you know, like going through the set list and everything, like moving some stuff and all that stuff and like getting ready. This was the first time, because the first time I saw him was also the first time I was on stage with him, which is I mean but you know, shooting for the stars there.
You made it.
But you know, we spent the morning going through, we get out there and everything, you know, we set up the merch booth and everything. And we're all like, you know, running around doing like the social media stuff. Like I did a YouTube live and all that. And like, he's getting ready to go on, I think in like 15, 20 minutes or something like that. And he's like, I have the worst headache in my life. He's like trying to find some like headache medicine and everything. He's taking it, trying to get to kick in. And he's just literally like this everywhere. Like no,
bitter as fuck.
No,
like, I'm in pain.
No sense of excitement for what's happening. Like none of that. That's why there's a picture. Like, and I didn't realize he had a headache, so I come up behind him, like I'm giving him a massage. I'm yelling in his ear. I'm like, get hot, get hot, get hot. Like, you know, getting him ready. And I'm like, and he's like, my head is fucking killing me. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like,
get hype again.
Yeah, get up again. But. So anyway, you know, like all that. And so, you know, we're talking and he's like, just go up there and like hop the crowd up for me, you know, maybe play like something crazy and, you know, like spin a little bit, like scratch and all that stuff and like get everybody amped up. And then he's like, I want you to start a chant and just tell everybody to say, fuck you, Mises, or fuck Mises. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, he's like, just get everybody to start yelling fuck Mises.
He's a sadist, okay.
And I'm like, all right. So, you know, I go up there, I'm like, what the fuck is up, Texas? You know, running across the stage, being like hop DJ guy, like, what the fuck is up, Texas? Like, and like, we all start like with the fuck Mises. Dude comes out, and I mean, like, he's a fucking pinball on stage, man. Like, he's spinning around, like, like, I mean, he don't stop the whole time he's up there.
It's probably, I mean, imagine how hard that's if you've naturally got, it would be harder for him to sit still. You know what I mean? He's one of those people. Like,
I guess so.
Like, oh, yeah. Like,
oh,
yeah.
I mean, it's like to the point, like,
it's a beautiful thing, bro.
Yeah. Like, dude runs up, like, dude's gasping after each song, like, turns around, like, running for water and everything. Yeah, like, it's hilarious, though. It's great.
Yeah. Performing's going to be such a dream. Oh my
Lord. Yeah, you hop for it. You got, I gotta spill it all right here, but like you got some talks about some things though, yeah.
I mean, maybe I haven't heard about it since. The intro about it. So,
yeah.
So, and we're getting closer to, I don't know what spring break's. What, March? Usually.
I think like March or April. Yeah.
Yeah, March, April. Yeah. So I got until then. So, but. Yeah, man, I want to, if anything, like this shit that I've got dropping secretly that I can't say anything yet, not, you know, like not the art bars, you know what I mean? Something else. I want to perform with, because it's a collab album.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. I would perform with him because that's shit I've written, you know, like recent as fuck. And it's shit that I own the beats to, you know what I mean? I'm and it's only half a fucking song. And if he was there, that'd be dope as fuck because just we'd feed off each other's energy. And plus, I absolutely, it is mandatory that I have a hype man who can fucking rip the goddamn mic just like I can. Otherwise, I'm fucked. I need someone to help me with breathing because my fucking shit is all all crazy, all crazy. I don't plan breaths in so many of my damn. I just punch in. I just go. That's it, and then I go. I'm out of breath. And then the song's done. Like I just lay out 60 bars in 3 breaths. And I'm like a fucking madman. And it's like, yo, I need a hype man to be like, better the bank. Better the bank. Yeah, I need that ASAP. Yeah. Need it. I need it. And
I'm just saying, you also need a hype DJ for when you start performing. Because
fuck DJs that I don't know. After what I've heard some stories where you know what I mean, where they just like will straight up see you. They don't know who the fuck you are, and they're just like introducing you. They're like, all right, well, here comes Slim Shady. You know what I mean? Like just totally make fun of you. Like, and I know that's happened to people that I know. So it's like, yo, that's like. I don't want a douchebag DJ.
I'm just saying, like when that time comes, like we gonna have to talk or something. Well, I need a
team. I need a team. I can't do shit alone.
Yeah,
I can't do shit alone. I need a team, especially being the kind of person I am. Good Lord, like I need someone to be able to be mean for me because I can.
You gonna be out hugging everybody like. Oh yeah, you can come in for free. Like it's cool.
Stabbed. Like, I'm like, no, you're good, bro. Good. And then he'll be like, what the fuck? And then he'll be blown away by my act of kindness, and then he'll feel bad, and he'll just be like, I'm gonna go turn myself in, and then I'll be like, that's right. And then I'll go rap. Like, I just got fucking stabbed. The freestyle, the fucking rap. You know, just go kill it.
Yeah.
Dude, this cat is going crazy. Bro,
dude, I hear that.
You ruining the show, dog. If I open the door, he'll probably be like, oh, thank you, and then he'll just show his asshole.
It sounds like childbirth.
I'm gonna open it because he's going crazy. Germ's gonna be home soon. We'll see. This will be funny.
Bro, on the list of random things that have caught me off guard in my life.
What are you doing, bro?
Dang, he disappeared. This is the part where I'm entertaining.
Well, if the door's open, maybe he'll decide to come in.
Bro, on the list of random things that I've seen on YouTube in my life that just kind of catch me off guard, I look at YouTube in the background here, and Nova Rockefeller, which is Tom McDonald's girlfriend, is live streaming on YouTube, and it says, "Let's chill, cozy gaming in my bedroom," but it's literally like she's in her bedroom, sitting on a bed, live stream. Like here, I'm going to share this image for you, just so you can see exactly what I'm seeing. Like, this is different for me.
Okay.
This is like it reminds me of like a just chatting scene from Twitch, you know? Like,
And she's supposed to be playing something?
I guess. I don't know. I haven't played it because I just saw it in my background. I saw the thumbnail. Yeah, it looks like she is playing a game.
This is like the total bedroom song.
Yeah, she's doing something. Why can I not make money just doing this? Like, why does no one show up to watch me just sitting in the middle of my bed with a keyboard and laptop?
Because we don't have tits, bro. We need tits. That's the only thing we need. I mean, honestly, we'd look pretty good with some titties.
I think I'd look great with titties.
Yeah. So
like, I got to get rid of some of my chest hair first. I don't know if you've got that problem, but like, I've got to eradicate some of that. I've got like a
nice. Luckily, dude, I don't have a crazy hairy. I mean, I've got a pretty. My asshole's pretty aggressively hairy, but everything else is pretty good. Like pretty medium. I'm like right into medium thick. I'm not like I'm not heavy light, heavy medium. You know, I'm medium thick. I'm just
medium
I'm not
thick.
Yeah, I'm not right into heavy yet, but because good lord, that shit. I remember my legs having tattoos. Tattoos always look nicer when you trim up, and so I will legit trim up my legs and my arms. So, but before that, they were thick. They were thick hairs.
I should. I tell myself all the time, like I should, but then I'm just like, you know what? I don't like shaving my arms and legs.
Right. Yeah. No, I feel that. I fucking hate doing it. I usually just use my beard trimmer though, and it's good enough. Like it gets it down good enough, and just throw some lotion on. You know, have your girl throw some lotion on you, and then boom, your shit looks like your tattoos are brand new again. Shit glistens. Yeah, you'll love it.
I'm at that point where at least like a solid quarter of my body is tattooed. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh,
like if not like a third, definitely a quarter. And so it's like I should care more about how it looks. You know what I mean? Because I've got like my whole right leg pretty much above the knee, like just above the knee down. My whole right leg is done. Then my whole left arm, and then like, you know, here and up here, and it's like I should care more about these looking good. Like,
well, I mean, I wouldn't say you don't now, because you got them to begin with. Like, so you probably think they look good enough how they are, right?
Well, I like them, but I mean, you know, too, like the other side of that, like I went full on. Like I was like, when I was getting tattoos, I'm like, I don't want black and white anything. Like I want full color. Yeah, I'm like, I want color everywhere, and everybody's like, you know, color looks like shit if you don't maintain it, and I'm like, yes. And so like, you know, I'll use like the lotion and stuff just to kind of keep it, because I mean, like my newest tattoo was like 5 years ago, and so I mean, you know, all my colors stays well. You know what I mean? Like that's still...
we've got such good skin for it.
Yeah.
People, we're light, fair skinned people. We have very good skin for color.
Yep.
Absolutely. Like I've kind of same boat. I think I'm 2 years maybe was my last tattoo, but those are my legs. I got my arms done in 2017. So
yeah,
that was, you know, 4 years for me. It'll be 5 years in like April. Damn, that's kind of creepy to think about. Because I went straight. I did right arm, right leg, left leg.
So you got both your sleeves done as one piece then?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, this is a whole Japanese, and then this is a whole Celtic, and then certain things on the inside are for my grandparents. But yeah, no, it's my legs, dude. I got fucking my kneecaps done like an animal.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they're done. I don't have to do them.
It's like this going across my elbow. Like I was just like, no, don't touch it more.
Yeah, that shit was cancer. He gave me a little naked spot right there, luckily. But on this one, he was like, "No, we're gonna do it all, dude. We're just gonna do it all." I'm like, "Oh my Lord!" It was funny. I had gotten way too fucking stoned, and I think the second or third, maybe even the fourth, one of those times, I passed out for a solid like 10 seconds, just because I was so stoned, just sitting there, and I was just like anxiety just peaking, because I was just like, wow, I'm gonna be this high for a long time through this tattoo session. And then I just like I blacked out for a couple seconds, and I came back, and we went through. But it was such a random, it's never happened again, but it was for sure my anxiety. Like I managed to, because of, I guess, the pain, right?
Yeah.
And then the anxiety, I passed the fuck out for like 10-15 seconds. Like,
yeah.
Come here. Why are you screaming, bro? Your mom's going to be home soon.
So
this cat is crazy, bro.
We're at the point on this. I know we talked about like transitioning this into a live stream at a certain point.
Right.
What point do we want to do that, do you think?
Hour mark works good.
Okay. Because I'm just like, I'm looking at my control functions right now, and I'm like, how am I going to make this happen? Yeah. And I think I understand how it works. Okay. But I may have to end up splicing 2 videos together for this one, because this is the trial run.
It's all good.
But man,
we need to. What if we made it? You have how many channels do you have right now?
I just have really the one that I post to, but I have 3. I'm about to make
4, 5. I mean,
what's that?
Bro, we have to make our own for
make the alpha hub.
Yeah, I think I think we're at the point where I think it makes most sense to do that.
We're doing enough stuff together that we probably should just have like a standalone. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because I mean, there's no way people would not I mean, why the fuck would they not follow us over? Yeah, no, because and that's a perfect place to literally do everything.
Yeah,
like,
we can legit put Alpha Tuesday on there. We can do we can do this over there.
The posted reactions.
Yep, the posted reactions, the gaming streams, like literally
movie night or whatever the fuck, or that's probably Discord.
Well, no,
we might be able to post those to YouTube.
Well, we could do like live stream just us for like people who aren't in the Discord, and then we could just watch the movie on Discord, like with everybody that wants to migrate over.
Right. Yeah.
Kind of like how you remember that one night when we couldn't get the streams because Russia was hacking YouTube or whatever, like, and so we were doing everything in YouTube, but it was like our faces were still on YouTube, or we were doing everything in Discord, but our faces were still on YouTube.
Yeah, we were sneaky.
Yeah. Fuck Russia.
Yeah, no, fuck Russia. Yeah, that'll be the title for this episode.
Commie bastards. Fuck Russia. Yes.
Immediately gets our shit down. We're like, oh, damn it. Wait.
Oh wait, you know what? Instead of fuck Russia, we could do let's go Russia, because like the fuck Joe Biden has become let's go Brandon.
Yeah. I keep thinking it's Jordan like an idiot. Let's go, Jordan.
Let's go, Brandon.
That was okay. So did we? I just out of curiosity, did we go over
that?
Oh, that's what it was, huh? Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about Let's Go, Brandon. Really though, the song kind of like showed you what it was. Legit, it was this big sports phenomenon has been going on where like crowds are just fuck you Biden or fuck Joe Biden, and then like this one dude happens to win. Poor Brandon, man. Really, poor Brandon for real, because like Brandon got fucked.
He did not deserve that one. Maybe he did. Maybe he was a piece of shit. Maybe he's a piece of shit.
I'm not a NASCAR fan, so I don't know. It just turns out like Brandon, apparently you suck, and you deserve this. I don't know. I don't know.
Kind of, it's just life, how we do things here in the Alpacas and Cameltoes. Jumping from one thing to the other. Dude, I've been enjoying Charizard in Pokemon Unite. And as someone, I haven't been using him. Like, I never, I do love him, but I've always used that Zorora electric motherfucker. Or Greninja, like those.
I stopped using Charizard, early on.
He's a bitch with his health. Like, I hate him with his health. But, yeah, I find myself, as long as you have, like, a solid, support or some other team.
Well, I never do, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's even then, though, you're guaranteed to die a lot unless someone can keep you alive. But you get targeted so much as Charizard, but the damage output, top tier.
So after we talked the other day, I played Charizard again. Not intentionally. It was just like the little thing kept saying your team needs an all-arounder, and so I was like, well, he's the only one I have, so let's go. Yeah. And so I picked him, and just terrible. Just I do not prefer playing Charizard over any other Pokemon that I have.
Interesting.
Really, Greninja has been my jam right now, though. Greninja's
really good.
Greninja's a freak. I go top lane, and I can take out Rotom by myself every time.
Nice.
Like as soon as I get double team, I can take out Rotom by myself, as long as my team can just keep everybody off of me.
Bro, that's what, dude. Honestly, thinking of just between these video games like Pokemon Unite and the Alpha Hub idea, we could because it's the hub, you could still put gaming shit on there, and I could put gaming shit on. Could be, we could have separate and together. Go there in
bro. I'm saying we can throw everything up on this.
That's hype. The Alpha Hub. I wonder. It's just like the inside of a fucking YMCA room, like just a fucking little kids area where you picked me up every day or whatever it is. I see you every day.
I totally just forgot that we weren't live. I was almost like, Sierra, go ahead and start drawing that up,
right now, motherfucker. I mean,
right now.
Can, and then when she hears this podcast, she'll be like, oh shit.
Scribble.
Yeah, scribbles faster in Spanish.
Yeah, I really enjoy, by the way, the background for Alpacas and Cameltoes. I really like that she actually like put that much detail into draw it. Like, you see this wild, like I can see through the glass. I can see like things happening inside there. Like
the different, the different, like as if there's more glass windows or glass doors to go through.
Yeah,
I love it. It's got a lot of attention. It makes me just want to always. I mean, I gave her AO. You know, I'm trying to like give her clientele, and I'm gonna try to get work from her. Just bottom line, because it's one of those things where she could easily become, without even realizing it, a signature look. You know, like her design. Well, like already it is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like because she draws a specific way. I don't really see anybody else doing it because it's got like just enough realism without being like too focused on details and stuff. You know, like. And that's what I was telling her one day, because she's like, nobody wants to pay for this stuff. I'm like, everybody wants to pay for this stuff. Like, I'm like,
do. Please,
I'm like,
thank you.
Yeah,
forever.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you not like, do these, make some money, you know? Because since our kid was born, she's a stay-at-home mom. I'm like, do this for like a side thing, you know? Like, draw some people things, and like, you ain't got to like rip them off. Like, just charge somebody a little bit to get some extra money. Like,
yeah, well, I mean, bottom line, like once she realizes, in a way, because you know life does that weird thing where it sneaks little reminders into you, and this work, specifically, it reminds you of how much you value your fucking time. And in part of that, it's like, yo, I'm getting paid for my time. It's like, yo, she said she puts hours into these. You deserve hours worth of pay, just like any other job. Just no different.
And that's what I've told her so many times. I'm like, because she also does like she'll do like wedding photography and stuff, and like we used to kind of book it as a package. Like if I'm booked as your DJ, like you can get like a little bit off of both of our prices if you book her as a photographer too. She doesn't like push it or anything, but she takes beautiful pictures too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just like, but every time she would come and she's like, what do you think I should charge them? I'm like, all you. I'm like, I'm not telling you what to charge people. You tell them what your time is worth. And she's like, I think I'm going to charge them like $20. I'm like, for what? And I'm like, do you mean an hour? And she's like, no, I just mean like $20 and she's like, because I'm going to be there anyway because you're DJ. I'm like, yeah, but no.
Such a sweetheart. That's
hilarious. And she's like, well, what are you charging? I'll be like, I'm charging like $80 an hour. And like, you know, on top of like this upfront fee, on top of my like distance fee.
She's like $20. You mean for the holding fee? Like what the fuck you mean $20?
Yeah. And it was hilarious the first time it came up, because she never asks me what I charge for weddings. You know, we just go and it's like money is made and cool. We eat. Yeah. And that day, she was like, well, what are you charging? I'm like, $80 an hour on top of like $150 non-refundable deposit for my prep, on top of like, I forget how much for distance, on top of like, you got to, you know, feed me that day, on top of like all this other stuff. And she's like, how much do you make for weddings? And I'm like, probably, yeah, I'm like, we're looking good. You need to be charging around what I'm charging. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially because like the wedding is over, everybody's done dancing, like I'm done. I just throw my shit in the car and we're gone, you know? Like if you're doing wedding photos, like you've got like hours after you get home just editing. You got to have like that night like 20 that are ready to go, and then like the next day like another 50 or something like that.
Yeah, she could have a really cool complex package.
Yeah.
Like, and that editing work, like almost, you know how like that anytime you take your car to a shop, the manual labor.
Yeah.
There's like the parts, there's the labor.
And that was the part that got me the most, because like when we were talking through all this, like my best friend asked me one day, he's like, why do you charge people $150 just to book you for a wedding? He's like, you don't do that much getting ready for a wedding. He's like, I know what you do. He's like, you have most of your songs already. I'm like, that's not the point. I'm like, the point of $150 to book is so that if you cancel on me, I'm still making $150.
Right. Yeah. Bottom line.
Yeah. I'm like, it has nothing to do. It's like, if you're going to waste my time and stop me from actually going somewhere else or doing something else that day, you're going to at least pay me $150.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It makes sense. That's honestly like, I got lucky. My tattoo artist doesn't do that with me.
Yeah.
But I know that's, something similar that tattoo artists do.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, look, motherfucker, I've had people cancel on me and I cleared up my day for you. And now I'm not making any money because of you and because of people who could have been coming to cover for you. So fuck you twice.
Yep. I would say when I was starting off like DJing weddings and parties and stuff, I would say 75% of the time that I did not charge a booking fee, people canceled on me. Just
right. I mean, just from when you know about it, like we do, it's almost a sign of if you don't know me, and I'm offering you as a free service, that means to me you're either super fucking nice and borderline naive, and you're either probably doing really well for yourself or whatever.
Yep.
Or you're dumb.
Yeah.
You're just dumb.
Well, and that was that was my thing. I was starting out, I was just trying to get my name out in the area and stuff. And so I was like, people would be like, hey, I'm looking for a DJ for my wedding. What do you charge? I'm like, hey, like $40 an hour or something like that. Starting off, I'm like $40 an hour or something like that. Yeah. And that's it. And then it would be like the week before, and I'm like, I'd been messaging them up until this point, and I'd be like, hey, I've not heard back from you. I don't know like what you want to walk down the aisle to or anything. And they're like, oh, we actually found somebody else. True. I had one woman literally piss me off so much. Okay. Like legit. She asked me my price and I told her and everything. And she's like, okay, well, this is where I'm getting married. It was this really nice place. It's down the road. I've DJ'd there plenty of times since. Fucking kiss my ass, lady. But it was. So I started messaging her a month in advance, which is what I always do. I messaged her once a week, not to be too persistent or anything. And then like the week of, it was like that Wednesday. Her wedding was on Saturday. It was that Wednesday. I'm like, I still have not heard from you. I need to hear something so that I can have everything ready for your wedding. Like, can you please get back to me? And she's like, we hired someone else for the big wedding, like in all caps, big wedding. Yeah, and I'm like, what? So like, because I was giving you a good price, like you think I can't do it? Like, right. I legit, at one point, I legit doubled my hourly prices for weddings just because I realized like people were concerned because I wasn't charging a ton. They were like,
it's like an unprofessional kind of look.
Yeah. They were like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. And I'm like, I mean, I'm just trying not to charge you $2,500 for a 3-hour wedding.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But it's, even in this music shit, like it's like the small perspective of mine. It's like, I don't know you and you're offering to do a free verse. It's like, I'm sorry, that's not how I work. I don't know you. I'm not going to give you my free. I value my time, motherfucker. Yeah. That's all it comes down to, because guess what? I'm just at home on that. Yeah. That's it.
Well, and that's my thing. Like now when I do weddings and parties and stuff, like borderline, sometimes when I'm telling people like what they owe me for this stuff, like I get embarrassed, like asking for that amount sometimes. Cause I'm like, this is just so much. Like, are you okay with this? Like, but like 100% of it, they're like, yeah, let's go. Like, do you want that in PayPal, cash, check? Like, how you want that? And I'm like, but
PayPal.
yeah. It's crazy like how much YouTube has like benefited me, because like the PayPal.me link and everything that's in my YouTube videos, like that's how most people pay me for their weddings and stuff, just because it's easy.
It's right there.
Yeah. Bro, like I've gotten into like the last 2 weddings I've done too. Like I'm at this new point now where people are like, you just did such a phenomenal job. I want to give you like a $50 or $100 tip. And I'm like, ooh, you don't have to do that. Like I charge you what I think like tipping you needed to pay, but yeah.
Dude, that's cool.
I
think that's what should be expected.
It's a new thing though. I'm with it. Like I'm with it.
Yeah. Tip the DJ. Man, that could be another fucking title. Hashtag tip the DJ. I mean, shit.
I've thought for a while, like a video I've wanted to do for a long time that I'm probably gonna do is like do's and don'ts with your wedding DJ, like because
good video.
I've had so many people like they're getting married and they want to send me like a book of this is every single song that I want played at every single point in my wedding, and I'm like, why don't you just fucking track out an iPod?
Yeah, right.
Like, why are you paying me? You understand I'm a human that like does different stuff. Bro, and this is the last horror story I'm gonna tell from like DJing. But like I'm doing this one wedding. It was one of these. She sent me literally 5 pages printed out, 5 pages of this is when I want every song played. And it was literally just like song titles for 5 pages. And it was like reception starts, reception next, reception next. And it was like, yeah. And it was like, this is what I want to happen when we open the dance floor. And this is how I want to proceed through the dance floor. And it was like all these minute details. And I literally, when I saw this, I'm like, are you sure you don't want me to just set you up a playlist and like hit play or like have somebody hit play? Because I'll charge you like $150 to put the prep into it. I'll set it up on Spotify and you can just have somebody hit play. And they're like, no, we want a DJ. And I'm like, no, you don't.
Right. Like you think you do.
Yeah. So we get to the actual wedding, right? Go through the ceremony, go through the reception dinner. The dance floor is getting ready to go on, and I throw on this badass remix of Canon and D. I mean, it's like it's going hard style, like getting some EDM mix up there. Like it's gonna get people pumped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's playing for maybe 30 seconds. One of the bridesmaids comes up to me and she was like, what is this song? I said, this is a remix of Canon and D, which is what the bride walked down the aisle to. And this is badass. Like, this is going to get people moving. And she's like, where was this on the list? And I'm like, are you fucking with me right now? Like, is there a camera? Like, are you just...
The list, bro.
I'm like, are you fucking playing right now? And for the rest of that night, I didn't play a damn song that wasn't on the list. I literally just... Pop,
bro.
Just
fuck that. Pop. Fuck that.
I'm like... Yeah, I'm like, you just took, one move, you just took all the energy out of the room. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. That's so that's the grossest display of, like, you think you're above me. It's like, just fucking, it's a vibe check, bitch. I'm a DJ. I'm a professions to get the room vibing together, not go according to your stupid-ass playlist.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought people wanted to dance here and, like, feel good. Needless to say, that wedding, it was terrible. Like 3 songs into the dance floor opening, the dance floor closed and everybody was going home.
They said deuces.
And they're like, why is everybody leaving? I'm like, probably because they're not having fun.
Right, yeah.
Like, you're not letting me read the room at that point. Like, you're not letting me do anything. Like, my job as a DJ is to look at the room and see, okay, are people sitting down when I play this kind of song? Are people enjoying this kind of song? Like, what's going on with the vibe? Right. Like, yeah, it's about mixing and like transitions and stuff like that too. But it's also like a big part of it is, okay, are people vibing with this?
Right. Yeah. Because otherwise you're like, okay, people seem pretty sad. Let me play something even more sad. You're like, no. I mean, these people need a uppy. You know, I mean, we're trying to get let's play. Okay.
It's like it's like one of my favorite moves. Like I start seeing like, you know, you play some like dance songs like the Cupid Shuffle or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you get everybody moving and everybody starts getting tired, and you watch a few songs into that because you don't want people leaving the dance floor, because if they leave, they might not come back.
It's true.
And one of my favorite moves is when I start seeing them like perspire and everything and like working their way off. Like I'll let that last dance song like fade out, and then I'll throw on like Kiss by Prince, because it starts out with the and like you can't not move hearing that song, and it's hilarious to watch just people
come
like
right back.
You look over at the seats and there are people that are like, oh, we gotta go.
Yeah What a vibe.
I'm saying like amazing. But that's the fun of it. That's what you pay for. You don't pay for somebody to like just
fuck that.
You ain't paying. You might pay somebody to do that. You ain't paying my process for that, is what I'm saying. Like,
that's a boring ass DJ, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Boring.
All right. So let me play with this thing and see if I can get us live without ending this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's see if we can do a little viewer discretion advised, by the way. Parental advisory, explicit content warning. Please be advised that the Alpacas and Cameltoes cannot be heard or held further for anything they say. All right, goodbye. Just a quick disclaimer: we have to say something like that every episode, otherwise we'll get sued.
Oh yeah,
because anybody can cancel me in my barbaric mouth. Everybody knows I say ethnic slurs left and right on here, so gotta be careful.
Can't cancel me. You have to let yourself be canceled to be canceled.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd say so. People who listen to their lawyers saying, "Hey, just let it blow over." It's like that's not how it works, bro.
So to,
bro,
what is this? Let's go
Russia. Let's go Russia.
This is gonna go live. Like everybody's just gonna be mind flipped.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, excuse me, what did we just talk? Like you'll see it. You'll see
it. I just hit save and let me check and see if the notification went up. I
wonder if people are gonna be able to rewind. They won't, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, we'll have to ask them.
I don't think so. I'm gonna open it right now and see. So let me.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's there though. It's live. Okay, so let's see.
It's there, huh?
Let's see if this was as seamless as I think it should have been.
All right. People are gonna be like, "Oh, they're just getting started." Nope.
Nope. We an hour in, baby.
Good joke. We're here. We're queer. We're ready to be near each other. We're brothers. Got different mothers.
Okay.
It's just the YMCA, brother.
I can only back up 30 seconds. Okay.
Nice. Good things.
Hey!
I'm posting this real quick.
It worked the way it was supposed to.
Yeah. The vibe check.
For everybody just joining, this is actually part 2 of Alpacas and Cameltoes, episode 2.
Yeah. We killing
so you guys have missed part 1. Part 1 is going to post at a time to be determined and such. But because it's actually, we're an hour and 6 minutes in, y'all see us as like a minute in. So, internet magic. What up, Jiminator? Jiminator's up in here.
Yo, what up, Jiminator coming through? You got any questions, dog? You want to hop in? Cause he should hop in, right?
He should hop in. Yeah, he got that VIP treatment from the last one, because he was the dono of episode 1, so he can technically get that hot seat if he wants it.
The hot seat is open, Jiminator. You gotta smoke though. You gotta smoke on the camera. So. Oh wait, no, edibles. That's right. You be doing edibles, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Well, never mind. Unless you be smoking cigarettes, then put the tobacco in a bowl and you can rip that like a crazy ass.
Rip that thing. I sent you if you do want to jump in, Jiminator, I sent you the link on Instagram. Get you in this hot seat.
Dope. Cool.
So let's see. What were we talking about coming in? Oh, for anybody who doesn't know though, the title of this episode is Let's Go Russia. That's not because we support Russia. That is very much a Let's Go Brandon, but Let's Go Russia.
Right. Yep, that device is now being applied everywhere. It's going to be part of the Alpha Hub slogan. Just let's go Russia.
I like this though, because we're coming into the live stream too with like some jokes and everything, some little low key inside references from part 1. So y'all definitely want to be, catching up on all them things. My back itches like a bum, man.
Bro, I never asked or actually I might have asked you and I forgot. Did you ever play Back 4 Blood?
No, I didn't play it.
Not yet.
Okay. I was so mad, man. I had like an invite to the alpha, but my work schedule was way too busy and I didn't get a chance to.
Man, do you have is your PC, it's high spec, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Do you ever play the PC game, or not PC game, the PC Xbox app?
I stream my Xbox onto my PC sometimes, if that's what you mean.
Well, there's an actual Xbox app
Oh, really?
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
You can just straight up play games without having to stream. You play it just solely from your. It's
I've
literally
never done that.
Yeah, there's literally PC Game Pass. It's separate from regular Game Pass. But anyway, Back for Blood is straight up available for free on Game Pass on the PC on Xbox. So I'm playing it that way, and it looks and runs beautifully.
So how much like Left 4 Dead is it?
It's harder than Left 4 Dead, which is the cooler part.
I love Left 4 Dead so much.
Yeah, it's Left 4 Dead, but it's harder. It's a little bit harder. There's more special zombies. It's not like the same like 5 over and over. You know, there's like a bunch of different. The customization's the coolest part. Like I like being the healer the most. She gets a lot of cool. You have a deck of cards, and they all give you. You go through them in different orders on how you arrange the deck, and they just give you different perks and buffs, and you can have a bunch at a time. But yeah, it's so far like the actual gameplay itself is fucking great because the guns are dope. Like the guns are fucking phenomenal. But it's exactly exactly Left 4 Dead. Like it's Left 4 Dead. The hordes,
that's awesome.
Like all of it. It's so hard.
That just makes me so much more upset that I didn't play the alpha because I really want that energy in my life.
Well, my buddy said he said that the alpha wasn't bad, but he said what we're playing now is just so much better.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I just still would have liked that first look. ENFP gets it. Mother Russia. Yeah. Jay coming in. Let's go, Brandon. Well, let's go, Russia.
Yo, it just got so dark. Let me turn this light down a little bit.
So what up, everybody? This is the second half of Alpacas and Cameltoes episode 2 because we actually did it the right way this time. We recorded about an hour that will come as like the full package when that uploads. But then we went live after the hour, and so like it's all when you guys watch it, it'll all be one thing.
Yeah. Yep.
But it'll be
right back into place. It'll just fit. You'll have two pieces.
But now that we're talking about the Alpha Hub, like we might just wait and upload on the Alpha Hub.
Alpha Hub, bro.
Yes, I'm just saying.
So exciting for that, or whatever. That's
so excited.
So excited. Yeah,
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Like some of that beautiful magic in there.
I just want to fucking play a bunch of games and
like
post them.
Like to give you the full package, you glorious bearded bastard. Well, the full package is coming on this one. So what we're doing for these episodes, and we mentioned it last week. So basically what we're doing is we're recording the first hour alone. And that's where we talk without like the chat disruptions and everything, so that we're not like jumping down more rabbit holes than we're naturally inclined to do. And then we're going back, and then we're gonna do the thing with the thing, how like this piece comes in, and then
the puzzles will the camels will become toes.
The camels will become toes. But hot seat of the night goes to the stream MVP from episode 1, and that is Geminator.
What up, my dude?
What up, Geminator?
Yo, what's going on, dudes?
Jesus Christ!
What's up?
I'm chilling, bro.
Get that thing out of your throat!
Uh-oh. He thinks, is the mic close?
Am I too loud?
I think that's better.
A little bit.
All right. My bad.
What have you done today, bro? You chilling? You working?
Oh, man. I was working from the morning. I work at Domino's, so I do delivery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty fun. Made some good money.
Nice, bro.
You know, getting that bag.
Getting that bag in, that money. Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Let's go. Hey, give me 1 second, though. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab my edibles. All right?
Nice.
Right.
Nice. Good man.
When will the first half be uploaded? I don't know. That depends on if I upload it here or if we upload it to the Alpha Hub.
Well, we can start the Alpha Hub fresh with we'll make the first thing the introduction video. We'll flat out make we'll come up with something. So this can go, you know, this will be the last thing that'll probably go before the Alpha Hub becomes a thing. Because, dude, that's fucking exciting. Just thinking.
It is exciting. It is
That's
exciting.
y'all
don't even know about the Alpha Hub until you watch part 1.
The Alpha Hub is
Alpha
fucking
Hub.
crazy.
It's gonna be great.
It's crazy.
It's great.
Crazy. It's a whole nother.
It's gonna be a vibe.
I mean, who knows what it'll become?
It's gonna become chaos, is what it's
got wings to go fly as far as it wants.
I'll fly
Super
away,
exciting.
oh Lord. Wait, no,
Man.
that's not what I wanted to do with that.
Either way, it sounded beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I've got to keep adjusting my volume because Geminator comes in here like a damn nuke.
Yeah, no, he was nuking hard. Yo, what kind of edibles you got? Are they gummies? Are they chocolates?
These little gummies.
They're classic.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to move that closer at all.
We good now?
I was about to say, it doesn't sound as bad to me. I guess my ears, these ears, not my actual ears, are not as sensitive. Thank God.
Yeah.
See, you might notice my quality's not that great because I don't have a ring light or any of the professional microphones you guys use. So
yeah. Well, I mean, you know,
There
we
you
do this
go.
professionally.
Bot's over here with his mic just sitting like tilted against something.
Broken, like you know what I mean? Like, it's only fair to warn I was born with a set of horns. My bite rapping mic, basically.
Yo, what up, Jekyll? How you doing, man?
Yo,
all right,
Jekyll,
you want
what
me?
doing?
You want me to reveal something?
Yeah.
Not your penis, no.
I want secrets. No
No.
penis, though.
All right, so shut the fuck up. I'm just kidding. No. I am making my first song as a rap. I'm recording it. I made the beat. I'm producing it, engineering it, mixing it. And me and my best friend Nate are making a track. It was supposed to be a complete surprise, but I got some things in the works, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's exciting.
That is exciting.
What kind of?
Just wanted to share that, you know?
Oh
man, it's gonna be aggressive.
Nice. Okay.
A darker, aggressive.
Nice.
I've been practicing my flows for like a couple of months now, so I'm slowly getting there, you know.
Nice. Yeah. No, that's exciting, bro.
Like I can give you a hook. It's not really even a hook. Let me just run through it. Just let me take a deep breath, you know, because I'm not really good with the breath. See, that's one thing I've always noticed about music. Like, I always thought rapping was easy, right? There's so much that goes into it that I had no idea about, you know? Sorry, I'm just waving this edible around. Sorry, but yeah, like, there's so much like that goes into music that I didn't know about. Like, taking that breath and controlling it so it doesn't sound like you have too much air or too less, like too little, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot that goes into it that I didn't know about. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. That's so funny though. I've never heard anyone actually like thoroughly express how difficult they found it. You know, like that. I think that's very transparent of you.
I'm ready to hear. I'm ready to hear Domino's Pizza has fake cheese.
Geminator's song is called Domino's Pizza has fake cheese.
Screw
Nate on the mic with Geminator rapping about fake queso. Shit. Okay. I'm here for it. I'll be stoned as fuck. I'll be like, oh, who's this? Is Nate good? Is he just like you? Producer? Oh. Like, what are we talking about?
He's incredible.
Nice. He's like NF, huh?
He's actually got more experience than me.
Plot twist.
He's got a lot more experience than me.
Nice.
I'm ready for the plot twist where Nate actually is NF.
Yeah. Is that why you haven't sent us his music? Because it'll get us copyrighted.
He is definitely not NF. I can promise you that. But Nate's been one of my buddies for a couple of years now, and he's always been into music. He's the one who actually made me do beats.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where it all started.
And then he became
But yeah, there you go.
Such a strong accent.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
The Canadian accent? Really, no, I don't. I don't have a strong accent. I refuse to believe
listen,
it.
But you do.
I didn't even need to know it was Canadian, and I could hear it. You know what I mean?
I like how you came out. No, I don't. No, I don't.
I refuse. Yeah, it's.
I refuse it.
The boot.
What the boot? A boot. What a boot?
Okay. That's not true. People here don't say a boot. Maybe further up north, but not down here.
You do.
Okay, that's funny as fuck. You have it, and you don't even realize it.
Oh, it's cute. It's like me saying I don't have a southern accent at all.
Oh, the chicken sandwich, guitar, a spicy chicken sandwich. I love it. That shit gives me life. People's accents are incredible. They're fucking hilarious. Shit, dog. Well, when's the last time you made a beat? Like a new one?
The other day actually. Tyler actually hit me up. What was it, yesterday? And he was asked, "Am I allowed to reveal this, Tyler?"
No.
Okay. Well, there's that conversation gone.
What before this one then? When was the last one you made?
You already know about it because it was what I talked to you about before the stream yesterday. But like, yeah, like, but not no.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, but I'm gonna say I got some things cooking.
Okay.
That's it.
Nice.
Are you The Rock?
Ooh.
No.
Shout out to Dwayne The Rock
I wish.
Johnson. I wish, right? Dude's fucking built like a goddamn actual building. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
He can flip tanks. You know those guys.
He's The Rock.
That flip. You know those guys that flip like the tractor tires. Like Dwayne The Rock Johnson is just out flipping tanks.
But, dude, I imagine. I mean, he probably can.
It's only 4 people watching. You 3 and me. I'm not watching.
I'm not watching.
Am I?
Let's say I'd be chilling on StreamYard. Yeah,
I was.
That's right. We just got hella lurkers. All right. Hella lurkers.
I mean, they were chatting though. We got like Jekyll up here. We got Jay, ENFP, Holly. I'm sure like all of them didn't leave.
Facts. These are facts. Shit, man. That was fucking funny as shit. How many of those gummies have you eaten since we've been talking, Jiminator?
I've seen 3.
What are they, like 5 milligrams?
No, 1.
No.
Not
unless you cut it in half. Bro, you bougie?
I'm honestly scared.
Are you glitcher? Are you sitting there with like a little emerald encrusted knife, like cutting your gummy worm in half and then like taking your little fork and...
Bougie as fuck.
Bougie as fuck.
Canadians do it different, man.
Canadian bouge. Yo.
Oh, you know it, bud.
Yo, hey,
bud.
Jiminator, tell Bot what your milk comes in though.
Oh fuck. We gotta. Am I allowed to curse on here?
Yeah, of course.
No.
Oops.
Fuck yeah. Okay. We get milk bags. We don't only have milk bags, but
milk
bags.
Milk
comes
bags.
in a big. It comes in a big
milk bag.
Yo,
bags.
Screen share what the fuck.
Yeah, we get our milk in milk bags.
Go grab it. Go grab it.
Go
show
get
him
that milk.
Show
bag.
him. Show him your milk bag.
Are you about to say you ain't got no milk?
I'm not just gonna go upstairs and get a milk bag. No.
Yeah, go get a milk bag.
That ain't me. I'm sorry, but no.
We need to see it.
See,
though.
I just said I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, but you usually say sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't
I'm
believe
sorry.
you're about to make me go and
I'm sorry, bud. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings there, eh? You know,
milk bag.
Canadian stereotypes, nothing like them.
Canadian.
Ew, that's what it is.
Bag.
It's just okay. So
why
are they not in like?
But that's not the only way we have milk. We still have cartons of milk, just like everybody else does.
Is it cartons of milk of powder?
Yeah, I got you.
I can't believe what I'm looking at. This
looks
like flour.
Look at
that. Yeah, that looks weird to you.
Well,
that is the most normal thing ever here. Like that's the most normal thing.
How?
Liquid.
Don't ask me.
Milk comes out of the udder and it's liquid and bloody.
Bro, look at it. Look at it on a shelf right here, though. Like, they got their little cartons and then, like, the bags down below.
Right, yeah, for normal people and then dumbasses who want bags of milk. Why would I want to drink it when I can eat powdered milk? I mean, I don't understand.
Milk bag, no J. It's not going to be called milk bag. I haven't came up with the title yet.
We here get the milk in bags and curtains. He speaks like that.
Okay, be 100% honest with me. You can hear an accent in my voice.
Of course.
Extremely.
That is crazy, yo. That is crazy. You never really think about it, though.
Like, right, to yourself, but it's just not like it doesn't exist.
Just wanted to stop by and say hello. The civil servant has to be up early for work, so I'm calling it not. Looking forward to watching the full episode. ENFP, I asked you about this forever ago, and I'm retouching on the subject. Are you secretly Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez?
Who the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
Are you secretly AOC? Like, I need to know.
Is this someone I should know?
She's a congresswoman, yes.
Is ENFP a girl?
Yes.
She's a congresswoman. No wonder why I have no idea who it is.
I don't even know who that person is.
But it's like, not your country, Jiminator.
That's like water politics.
Yeah, no, honestly. I know the
Jiminator's trying to know. He's like, I haven't heard of that one. Yeah, no fucking shit. You're not a citizen here.
Fair point. I digress.
I digress. Just like that AOC from the Congress.
Us Canadians we're too nice to be arguing with our southern neighbors. Eh, bud?
Our southern neighbors. Such a strong accent. I love it.
It's almost Scottish, man. Like,
I know.
No, it isn't. Like, this is a completely normal voice. Like, it's
same. No, it's a little bit the same. It's just like, it's just minutely a little bit different. Like that's what it sounds a little
bit different than my cousin Peter.
A little bit different, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Do you like some haggis?
Haggis. That sounds
you like some haggis?
That sounds like a Norseman, right?
Once we go to the motherland, we shall be drinking the vodka with a hot chocolate. What the fuck are you talking about?
you like some haggis out by the loch?
Beautiful.
No, that's my best impression of the Russian accent. I can do Irish. I can do Indian. I can do.
What up, Sapphire?
I think I could genuinely have a career in voice acting. You think? I don't know.
Just need to know who not to vote for.
Man.
Hell's got my back. She says no, but that was Scottish.
What did I say?
You said it was Norse. You said it sounded like a Norseman.
No, I sounded Scottish. You sounded like a fucking Norseman.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You sound like an angry Viking, bro.
I don't think that's accurate. Bro, I was at the Verizon store one day. I was trying to get my phone upgraded, and the lady's like sitting there, and she's like, "Are you a Viking?" And I was like, "What?"
Look at you.
And she's like, "You have like a whole like Norse thing going on." Like I didn't.
It's only because of the beard. It's only because of the beard.
I didn't have my hat on either, so like my hair was doing like its flowing backward thing, like. And, you know, I shave it down under and on the sides and everything. So it was like flowing up and around. And like, she's like, you've just got like a whole Viking look. And I'm like, thanks. Like,
she wanted you to dominate her. That's clearly what that was a sign of. Some girls are just subtle about it. They're like, wow, a Viking here in front of me.
Yeah.
Take me.
Take me now.
Yeah, put me. Wait, what are those boats that they would ride and drop them?
Fucking.
What are those called?
I know. Hang on. Viking boat is my next
like,
Google.
Yeah, those things had a name that they would.
They do have a specific name, I think. Viking boat.
Bro. I was gonna say her panties would drop quicker than whatever that boat's called.
Just saying Viking yachts. I'm not looking for Viking yachts. I'm looking for the name of it.
Oh, it's a little gummy bear. Nice. What is that? 10, 15, 20, 50?
At this point,
he's gonna say no. It's one. This is one.
No, at this point, it's like 250 milligrams.
Dang, you prefer to just chew them down in that big of amounts?
I'd be surfing on the Milky Way, bro.
That's fucking hilarious.
Someone says, "Are you a Viking?" Alpha asks, "Do I look like I wear purple?" I do wear purple a lot.
Yo, purple's my favorite color for real.
It's mine too. Did she say, "Oh, Odin, may I rub your staff"? She did not.
Oh, Odin.
Oh, Odin.
That's fucking funny as shit.
No, that's funny though, because like last night when I requested that, like my last YouTube video for the God of War.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe you didn't like it. Like you didn't like the song either. I thought it matched perfectly.
No,
I thought it matched perfectly.
I can't really remember
because you got those moments where Jake Hill's screaming like "God of War," you know, and each time he does that, every time the bass hits, you know, I have some impactful shit happening, you know, and it's like I was really proud of that video, and I thought you guys would like it a little bit more than you did. Not that I give a shit, but you know,
just surprised. Yeah, no, I feel you. Honestly, I don't remember how enjoying the song. I also don't.
The song was terrible.
I don't remember. Like it's you know, Jake Hill. We've heard so much. It's like I either love the song or I hate it. He either falls in that category.
Yeah, I feel you. Jake Hill is easily the most polarizing artist I've heard of in my mind, because it's like when I listen to him, I'm either going to really enjoy it or I'm going to want to fucking come to Canada and punch you in the dick. And there's no middle ground. Like
no, I disagree.
He's got some good, but not all of it.
Such a power of visualizing thing. I visualized it 1,000 times with what he's done in his edits, and I typically enjoy them. I did not like that one.
I don't even give a fuck about the edit, honestly. I was too fucked up to even notice anything about the edit.
Jake Hill is a monster. He in that like Logic NF style camp, the story over fundamentals thing. Sometimes.
Yeah, see, I love his diversity with his music, because he's got those songs which just makes you want to blow your head off, right? Like he's got that song that I requested a few weeks ago. It's called "We Die Too," and it's got that suicide recording and everything.
Yes, I remember it.
Yeah,
that song is so graphic, but it's so like it's very effective in what it's trying to pull. And then you got those songs that I requested last night with that boom, boom. You know, like it's got that slower, and he's just like his rhyme schemes and his cadence and like his flows and syllables and like all that. Like it's really well done. But he's got other layers too that I haven't requested yet, and I don't know if I should, because I think I'm overwhelming you guys with Jake Hill requests. So you know,
you're good. He's got a crazy big discography.
Like Jay. Right? Jay says, "I just want Jiminator to find artists besides Josh and Jake Hill."
Fine. I did.
Jay just wants to expand your horizons, Jiminator.
Yeah, I see, and I did. I tried Foul Boy, and you guys just absolutely shit.
But that wasn't it. That wasn't the one.
Your music taste is so funny, Jiminator.
I do have a diverse music taste, I must say. Like ever since Bad Omen started clapping the stream, you know, I haven't been requesting any metal or like, you know, because that's my favorite band of all time. I love their shit. Like it's unbelievable how good it is.
Trending on Twitter right now. What's happening in the world? World news 4 hours ago. Several people killed, injured in a bow and arrow attack in Norway.
How does that happen?
Wait, what happened in Norway?
Several people killed, injured in a bow and arrow attack in Norway.
Give me 1 second.
Will those Somali pirates make it all the way up to Norway or something? What the fuck?
Bro, like they got Robin Hood up there, the Green Arrow, like coming up, just going ham. Like I can't fathom this.
Jeez, dude. Fucking, that's so many people to a bow and arrow.
Challenge to Jim when he comes
yeah.
back.
Rakim.
Some gift of Gab and Rakim.
All he needs is some Rakim, dog. The R, baby. The 18th letter. The
you got a challenge, Geminator. You see that?
What's up?
Oh. Do you see the challenge?
Challenge, Jim. Get into some gift of Gab and Rat. What is that?
Those are two.
I genuinely don't know what that is.
Two different avenues of music that you need to consider listening to.
You should also check out the Premonition of Demolition.
Fuck him. You don't need to listen to any of that guy. Nah. Don't waste your time over there. But Rakim, my good buddy.
Wu-Tang!
You need Rakim in your life.
Who is Illusion Hip Hop?
What up? Is this a community?
Illusion's the homie. I see him on my side of like Twitter a lot. So
this is Alpacas and Cameltoes episode 2, Jason.
Czarface, true. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. That whole community, man. That's
Alpacas. Yo, let's talk about childbirth. We didn't do that last time.
Like water births or home births or whatever.
Water births. Geminator, what are your thoughts on water births?
What?
What are your thoughts on water births?
I don't know enough about childbirth to be talking about this. Like, to be honest. I just know the basics. Done.
So, okay. For the whole
I don't know.
For the whole chat, let me ask this. Is anyone as freaked out about water births at home as I am? Like that I think is where this conversation should start.
I think you're automatically risking your life and the child's life. But also that's just from a perspective of like assuming the hospital will be able to save you from, like, if you have a seizure in the middle of giving a birth, right? Like, is there a doctor in your house ready to help you, or is there just nurses and people who are meant for birthing? You know what I mean? Not a doctor, or just like emergencies. No,
it's like literally most people do this. They have like a what is it called? It's called like a it's an old term. Like, I know it. I'm really familiar. A midwife. Like, there's a midwife there to assist and guide, but it's like literally these ladies are just sitting in inflatable pools, shitting babies out, like, and just going with it in the living room. And I'm like, you're gonna die. Like, stop.
I don't. From what I understand, like, it just seems like a miracle that humans are able to give birth, and like. But also, it's natural. It's supposed to be happening. But I always just fear the worst. I always am afraid of like a woman dying during birth.
So my thing is this: like I watched my daughter be born, and like while I'm there, and I've told this before, like while I was there, I was gonna stay up next to the shoulders, and then like the nurse tricks me, and she's like, "Can you come down and hold this leg real quick?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And so I hold the leg, and then they all leave. And so then I'm just down here like alone staring at this thing that I don't want to see right now. I'm like, like I was supposed to be on that side so I didn't have to look at this. Yeah. And then like, so they come back in and they're like, okay, it's time to start pushing. Let's get this thing going. And literally I watched like, the crowning start, and I'm like, no, don't rip that. Like, I enjoy that place, and I know what I've got, and it ain't the size of a baby. So like, I don't want to watch a baby rip open that spot because like I will never be able to compete again. And so like I watched like the crown come out, and it's like, okay, that's bad. And then like the whole head gets out, like, okay, so it gets down to like here. And so like I've got a baby just sitting here with eyes closed, like, and I'm like, oh my God. And so that's the point where literally the doctor like takes her fingers and she's like stretching out like the inside. And I'm like, okay, like, be careful. Then she, and then she gets scissors, and she like snips the top part right there. And I'm like, no, you don't make it bigger. Like, we don't want that. We don't want like no. And so like, but she snips, And then so like the whole head pops out, and then like my kid's like this. And I'm like, and she's purple already because nobody told me like when a kid is born, they're purplish. And so like she's purple already, but she's sitting here with like the vag choking her out. And I'm like, this is bad. This is bad news bears.
This is a nightmare.
Yeah. And so I'm sitting here.
Horror story.
Yeah. And so then like the doctor's like, okay, get down like this and be ready to catch. Like get down on your knee, be ready to catch the baby when it slips out. And I'm like, what if I miss? Like this like there's a floor here. Like, and that thing I'm pretty sure is slippery. Like
I'm so grossed out. I think I might not be allowed in because I might throw up on everything.
Just don't let them do you like they did me, because like I'm sitting here like right here like staring at this abomination happening, like looking right here into the eye of the beast, and like with my arms out like ready to catch the thing that is destroying my pleasure hole.
Yeah.
And I'm like I just it's terrible. It's not good.
Is it gonna happen again every year?
Yeah.
But, yeah, no question.
I won't be at that angle. When they tell me to hold a leg, I'm gonna be like, I fucking know this game. I'm staying right here.
I'm glad I have
social
insight now.
I feel like I got a social distance from that kid. I've got things in my immune system. Like,
I can't do it. C-section, all I'm saying.
That must be the way to go, because I'm saying like what I witnessed was, I've seen horror movies that did not, get me in my
terrify
guts
you
like that. Like
Good Lord, that does sound awful.
Yeah,
bro. Like the worst. Okay, so like Sierra's water didn't break. Like they had to induce labor because she was a couple of days past her due date. And so like I knew it was going to be a bad day because we're there and they're like checking. And so I watch and she's like, I feel the sack right here. And then just wham, like all the way up in there. And I'm like, whoa, like you can't get a hand in there. And, but she did. And then she's like, yeah, we're going to have to break the sack and like break her water. And I'm like, how you do that? She goes over to this table and she picks up what looks like a railroad spike and then just like reaches inside the veg, pulls out this thing and goes, yeah, and just stabs it. And I'm like, what the actual fuck are you people are barbarians? Like,
that sounds terrible.
Oh, and then at the end of the birthing process, like after, my kid's been born, they're like, okay, are you ready to cut the cord? And I'm like, I mean, I guess like we've done all this, like I may as well. They literally give me scissors. Like I always assumed it was some like special like medical tool that you cut the cord with. Nope. It's a pair of little metal scissors, and you just sit there and you're like going through this little garden hose thing, just chop, 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 chop.
That's so nasty. None of that sounds. I think I'm gonna wait on kids for a couple more years.
I waited until I was 28. I still wasn't ready.
Oh wow! So then I've got even more than a couple years. Good Lord. Fuck. Dude, 20. So when am I gonna be ready then? 40?
I guess. Lord. I don't know.
I'll never be ready.
I'm 31, and the mental images from that still scar me.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna be ready for that.
Bro, it's bad news bears.
I'll just go in there blindfolded and then just be like, all right, I'll hold the leg. I won't look. Okay, I'll cut here.
Yep.
Hey, I got a question. Did you guys start the stream with Dunkin' Donuts and coffee?
No, we didn't.
Shit, we forgot about that.
I did too. And Sierra reminded me like first thing this morning because she was super excited. She was like, I want a coffee. And then she goes, no, you and Bot are going to get coffee this evening to start the stream. And I was like, oh yeah, that's what we're going to do. And then I had a shitty day at work and I got home and I forgot.
Yeah, so. I totally forgot. Man, that does look. I'm worried about getting like that caffeinated shit because I'll be so annoying. Like I annoy myself. That's how annoying I get
on caffeine.
Oh my god, I'm just so sensitive to anything and everything. So like caffeine I'll be wired like crazy, and then I won't be able to go to bed that night. I'll just be asleep.
Do you not like coffee or anything?
It just gets me. I'll be literally reciting lyrics over and over and over and over. Like my ADHD is no longer repressed. No longer repressed from the Kush. The Kush represses my ADHD like crazy. The caffeine just spikes that shit like crazy. Like,
yeah, it's definitely helped me a lot too. Like a lot.
Weed chills me out.
I like this up here. Bagged milk is a crime against humanity.
Are we still on this?
I mean, listen, it's a big deal. Like,
for fuck's sake, we have milk bags. That's it. That's all there is to it.
It's a big deal.
Can I brug it into?
You will understand.
It really is.
You will one day. One day you'll understand.
Can I brug it into or what? Yeah, we had talked about like the last 15 minutes of this. I think we were gonna just full on open it to whoever wants to jump in. So
that'd be now then.
Yeah, I think
definitely.
I think we are approaching. That was the plan, wasn't it? Or am I dreaming? I think that was the plan.
I thought I was VIP. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, we talked about go live, bring in the hot seat for the VIP piece, and then the last little piece, open it up to everybody.
Go for it.
I think
let's do it. Let's get Jason. Jason gave you up in here.
But here's the thing: we don't have a VP. We don't have a VP for next one.
That's true. So there won't be a VIP next time. And unless y'all want to fix that, I'm just saying $5 to be the hot seat next stream.
Who wants to? Y'all have fucking 14 minutes to get this for the hot seat for next week. Jiminator's like, yo, I got it.
I'll donate right now.
Jiminator's like, I'm fucking doing it.
Yeah, he's like,
no, I'm honestly really. This is a really cool podcast. I've never been on one before. I've never actually talked with somebody like this before. Nice. It's pretty dope, man. I'd like to be a part of it in the future. I got some really good topics. I feel like I could bring into the show.
Yeah, no, I don't see why not. Canadian milked bag, motherfucker.
Canadian bacon. Let's go.
Canadian bake.
Bags of milk.
It's bags of milk. It's not bags.
Order Dunkin' Donuts now. You do have Uber Eats now. I don't have Uber Eats. I have DoorDash. But Dunkin's on DoorDash. I could get DoorDash, I guess, but it seems like a waste when we could just start off the next episode with it.
Save some money. Definitely save some money just stopping by at the store.
I hate paying DoorDash fees though, because they charge you so much extra, man. And
and they expect a tip. They expect a tip. Listen,
exactly. And
to me that's not a tip.
I bought a house near everything for a reason, because I can fucking drive there. You know what I'm saying? 5 minutes I'm at Dunkin'. Why the fuck do I want to pay somebody to drive my shit out? I have to pay extra fees, and then on top of that, they want a fucking tip. Come on now.
I'll give them a tip as long as they get my order right, and it's not been handled like an asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
yo, what up, Illusion?
What up, boys? What up?
What up?
We chilling, man. We chilling.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Fucking higher than giraffe balls.
Nice.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Tips are soon, huh? Tips are automatically 20% in New York City. That's bullshit.
Damn. I'm lucky if I get $3 for delivering a pizza 15 minutes away.
Shit. You ain't getting no $3 from me.
$3. Damn. It must never be on time then, because.
Oh no! I make sure. I got a speeding ticket last week.
What, you deliver it on time and they only give you $3? What a bunch of
In fact, I'm early. I'm actually early, and it's bullshit.
Do you just save up your tips to pay your speeding ticket? Because that seems counterproductive to me.
See, I'm saving up my money right now for a studio. I want to actually start a reaction channel. Do it well.
What are speeding tickets in Canada?
Man, it was my first one, so. It was only a $50 ticket in no demerit points. I don't know if you guys have demerit points in your system.
Yeah, we do. I think it's 16 and you lose your license or some shit.
Oh my god!
See, it was my first offense, so it was only a $50 ticket. It could have been way worse.
Wait, a speeding ticket for $50?
It was my first offense, right? So they let me off easy.
What was
my first one was like $400.
It was Canadian dollars too, though. So like, they're not real.
You see, even our Canadian police are nice. You know, they let you go for
no shit.
much less. You know.
Let's see here. What up, Tater? How you doing? Let's see.
What up, Tater?
What up, Tater?
Let's see. It's California light.
That's hilarious.
I you know, when it comes to like, because I'm thinking you talking about busting your ass getting speeding tickets to deliver pizzas on time. I'm like, bruh, like, you spending all that money on the speeding ticket though. You don't see what you're doing?
$50.
Yeah, you're spending $50 to make $3.
Yeah. Sometimes there'll be an occasional nice guy. He'll give me like $20 for a tip, which is like really, really nice. But has
anyone ever given you the whole thing?
What do you mean the whole thing?
That's what we want to know. Has anyone ever given you the whole thing?
No, just the tip.
Always just the tip.
Always just the tip.
No, but like there's nice people in my local town here, but there's also a bunch of dicks. So
you're telling me you're big balling
it is what it is.
Delivering pizzas?
No,
anything else?
What?
Is that all you do?
No,
pizzas?
that's my job right now. I got laid off because from my other job because of COVID. There wasn't enough work, and that was a really good paying job. I'd make like $40 an hour, and like that's why I have money, right?
Gotcha.
I did that for years, so like I got a decent amount saved up, right?
Nice, dude. Good for you. That's good. So then, how has this been kind of like a humility check for you?
You could call it that.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds humbling to me, dude. $30-$40 an hour. That's a lot to go down from. At your age, I mean, I don't know your age, but I imagine you're not either too much older
I'm 20.
or young. Yeah,
He's
you're not
14.
too much younger than me. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm 14, but I'm actually 20.
Yeah, 14 years old, making times 3 that. Crazy.
$30-$40 an hour? Damn.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
When I was 20, I was making $8.40 driving forklifts at Walmart.
When I was 20, I was in Afghanistan not making shit because I couldn't spend it.
You're like, I wasn't married yet, so I wasn't making money. If you were married, isn't it if you get married in the military, you get like just a crazy...
You do get crazy incentives. Like you get, because you get your housing allowance, you get your sustenance allowance, like all that stuff.
Good Lord. Imagine if Sierra was older and you guys met during that time.
I know.
You would be loaded, bro.
I know, man. Like, not for real though. I was in Hawaii when I turned 21. I wasn't a staff sergeant. Yeah, I was a E5. I was a sergeant, and I was making like.
Did you get there quick?
Yeah, I got there pretty quick. I was living by myself in Hawaii, and with like my cost of living allowance and like all the incentive pay and everything I was making $2,500 every 2 weeks. Do you know how much as a single dude with no fucking bills making $2,500 every 2 weeks? You know how much I was spending? Like I was going to the bar and it's like $300-$400 bar tabs. I'm like, let's fucking go, let's go.
Yeah. Dude,
I mean, you just walk in making it rain, son. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
oh yeah, dude. Back when you just had a job and you were young enough to not have expenses, you know, it was just like, ooh, whatever you want, you're getting it.
Yep.
That was when I was smoking the most, like an idiot. Like I was picking up like $60 worth every night just to blow it all with my friends and just to go. I'm like, fuck, we got to get more, guys.
Jesus.
Yeah, but I mean, shit.
Everybody needs to experience that time in their life, though. No expenses, too much capital.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, absolutely. Everybody needs to experience that.
That period where you just blow money on dumb shit because you can. Like,
oh, yeah.
You should experience that because that puts you like that. I mean, it's extremely humbling when you decide to live in the real world and come down from that.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, while you're in it, like it's fun. It's a feel good time. You know what I'm saying? Like
definitely
it is.
Oh yeah, especially. I mean, for me, I was at a right age of just right out of high school. That's when I started.
Hey Tyler,
doing it.
Take a shot with me.
I don't have any liquor down here. Let me run up and get a beer. I'll drink it with you.
For sure.
Nice.
I'll be back. Sure.
Big ballin', bro.
I think for a lot of people, it's like the right out of high school era, whenever, like after high school, but before responsibilities.
Yeah. For me, 18 to 21-ish. It's kind of when it was.
19 through 22 for me is a fucking blur.
What up, Generator?
You have any advice for like beginner of like taking a tab of acid or anything? You know?
Oh, good lord.
Oh, dude.
Acid. Well, it depends totally on how strong the one you get is. So I recommend just take half of the tab. Take half of the tab.
Yeah, because I got a guy. He offered me some. I'm like, I mean,
did he offer you acid or LSD?
The tabs like acid.
Yeah, but there's a lot of like research chems that people pass off as LSD.
Yeah, so you never know what you get, honestly.
I don't know. I didn't say yes yet, but like I'm just considering.
Generally, if it's flavorless or odorless, you want a chill environment, relatively spacious. At least one experienced tripper around.
Don't trip around anyone you don't feel comfortable getting naked around. Don't feel comfortable crying in front of. Like, I mean, you got to be prepared to feel completely exposed as a person, physically, mentally. Like, I was in environments to where I was so fucked up that my trip sitter was my best friend and my roommate, and I had forgotten that he wasn't even tripping because we were vibing so well, and I was fucked up. So I had a moment where I was like, holy shit, you're not even tripping. And like, I realized in that moment how important the set and setting is. And like 100% like that. I say naked and because I've been in front of tripping because like I went to the bathroom and I never got my clothes back on. Simple as that. Like you when you trip that hard, it could happen. That's why I recommend say just half a tab, and then if 2 hours goes by and you feel like, okay, this is either right where you want to be, or you're like, okay, let me see what it's like. But just understand, when you take that half to full, you're not just doubling it. You're multiplying it. You're enhancing it exponentially. It's not just like you're taking one edible and then another one. It's a crazy
it's a very different experience.
Yeah. This is gonna sound oddly specific, but the first time you trip, I would definitely make sure to avoid like pussy, dubstep, and mirrors.
Yeah, no mirrors. No mirrors. No mirrors.
All three of those, if that's the first time you've been in that headspace, they can be a little jarring.
Yo, this is harm. Hold on. For the chat that's freaking out, this is harm prevention, and this is educational. Like,
it's education.
Wait, is chat getting mad at me?
They think we're promoting. It's like, no, this is harm prevention. You guys need to do research in prevention. Like, if you guys don't know that topic exists in YouTube, then you guys don't know what you're saying. Like, this is just prevention. We're not influencing anything.
There's a dude on YouTube called Psyched Substance.
Yeah, exactly. Adam. Yeah, Adam.
Yeah, you know him.
Yeah, it's harmful prevention. It's educational. Like there's a
reason
why
he's dope.
These conversations should not be private.
What have I walked back into?
You were talking about acid.
Amy Lee, you're literally hell. You're pulling context out of context. We're saying under these situations with educational know-how.
Yeah, we're saying if you're gonna do it anyway, here is the ideal environment to protect your mental
stability. I am just saying
this is why chat in a conversation is a bad idea, because they totally try to chip in a response that doesn't involve them.
I am just
didn't even see it. Come on. Hey, cheers, bud.
Cheers,
dude,
buddy.
I got the cheers right here for you.
Cheers.
We faded, dog. There's nothing to be corrected about. What are you even?
So what?
Tripping.
What games have we been playing lately, guys?
Everything. Oh man, dude! I just got the new Far Cry 6. The new Far Cry 6. It's nice. I mean, I haven't played any of the other Far Cry games, but you know, I got the 6th one, and like it's actually really good. Like it's really good.
Nice. You're included. Come on now. Like let's all just
come up here. Hell, I've never seen you in person.
I'm gonna play the part that Bot usually plays with me. Let's all just breathe and be smiling. Cause see, normally I'm the one getting upset and Bot's the one calming me down. So now I get to be on the other side of it for once.
I think it's a clear distinction that if I'm not smiling, that doesn't mean that I'm upset. All right.
Fair.
I think I'm totally leveled out. Like I'm chill. I've been laughing. I've been smiling.
When I'm not smiling, I'm typically upset. So
see, I'm smiling. I'm a glowing little angel.
I do love. I've noticed a lot of times though. Like I do love that Bot's like so keyed in on my energy. Considering like the amount of time that we've actually interacted and stuff, you know, like he's so keyed in on my energy. He's always like, "Hey, let's just do this instead." Like he's just there.
You're very easy to read with your emotion. I think a lot of people are, myself included. But I often get, because I'm always so glimmering of light. If people don't see me, they're like, "Oh, what's wrong?" I'm like, "No. I'm just trying to like get to the bottom of a conversation because like." There is a disconnect from the chat to the conversation that we were having, and it's just like, it's as simple as that. Yeah.
Right. What up, Tater and Jason? How you guys doing?
What up?
Chilling.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Yo, we hype.
Let's do it. We in this bitch now.
Let's go Russia too, because y'all that'll make sense after you guys watch the first half of the stream.
Yeah,
Russia.
I can imagine the topics you came up with. Like
we bounced a lot.
It was like an hour.
Yeah, it was like an hour.
Yeah.
Can you just give us a quick recap?
No, that's why you gotta.
I can't even remember.
I can't really either. I know. We were definitely saying "fuck Russia" a lot though, and that's why the stream became "Let's go
we
Russia."
We ended up getting there. Yeah.
Let's go Russia.
We shall be good.
You know what I'm saying? Can we talk about how Tater legit just joined to start like a "Let's go Brandon" and then just dipped? Like, let's go Brandon, and then bounced.
Like a mic drop moment if I ever seen one.
That is the apex of timing right there.
So Far Cry 6. What else, guys? What else?
I've been playing the Saints Row. Saints Row the 3rd remastered and Saints Row 4 because I'm getting prepped for the new Saints Row reboot that's coming out in the upcoming year.
I seen you did another reaction to that. That game actually looks pretty hype.
Yeah, it does. It looks pretty good. I mean. I felt like Volition and Deep Silver were getting crapped on because, you know, everyone was so quick to jump on that hate bandwagon. You know what I mean? Like, already bash on the game because they were hearing like little pieces of misinformation here and there and just kind of running with it. My whole thing is like, dude, just wait and see. Like, you've only saw the teaser. You've only saw, you know, what they were willing to show you at that time. And just the more the gameplay that we're seeing now, the more promising the game looks. So I'm hyped for it, man. I can't wait.
Nice. That's going to be crazy, though. Those games are still going strong.
Yeah. Those games are, oh, man, I love those games. I'll never forget when I bought the first one. I was looking at that, and this was like the height of, like, you know, the crime genre gaming, you know, like like your Mafias, your True Crimes, your Grand Theft Autos. And then all of a sudden, here comes Saints Row. Yeah, and then all of a sudden here comes Saints Row, and I'm like, okay, I'm kind of done with these crime genre games, man, because there's too many of them. But then I had this nagging feeling in the back of my head, like, dude, just try it out. Who knows? Might like it. If not, worst case scenario, go to GameStop, sell it, or trade it for something better. And I started playing it, I didn't play it right away. It took me a while to start playing it because I was playing something else. But then once I finally got into it, like just the more it grew on me, and like with all these features that you can do in this game versus what you can do in GTA, I was like, oh, this game's far superior. I think I love this better than GTA.
I mean, it's just like easier crazy. To do things too. Like,
yeah, my first game, the first game I ever actually played and finished was the original Red Dead Redemption.
Okay.
If you've played through the story, it's oh man, the story's amazing, and the story's even better in the second one. I'm a huge fan of those Red Dead games. They're so well
Have you ever played its predecessor, Red Dead Revolver?
No, but I've seen the entire story. Like I looked up some YouTube videos. I haven't played them, but like I've gone through videos that explain it and everything. It seems dope. It's just really outdated, you know.
But what was the game that we played 2 weeks ago for like an hour after the stream ended?
That was Pummel Party.
Pummel Party is fantastic.
Pummel Party is addictive. That little fucking car game where it's top down. And you're trying to drift around that.
No. Oh, yeah. No, fuck that game.
That game kicked my drunk ass last time I tried to play it.
That game was terrible.
Are crazy. The mini games are fucking hilarious.
Man.
I'm in love with that game.
Dude, that game was fantastic. We played that shit like because we had planned. We were just trying it out to see how it worked in case we wanted to stream it at some point. And we ended up like playing because somebody set it to 20 rounds. Yeah. We ended up playing through like half the game and everything. But bro, it's so fun. It's like I like the horror theme of it. So like it was a lot. It's like a better version of Mario Kart. You know what I mean? Like
speaking of horror, that game you streamed the other day, like I was just sitting in my bed high as fuck tripping. Like
I'm gonna stream that again.
It was scary as shit. Like it was terrifying.
I'm gonna stream that again later tonight too. Actually, after we're all done here.
What game is it?
Visage.
Yeah,
haven't heard of Visage.
Visage.
Oh man,
bro.
Visage.
Visage.
Visage me.
You gotta be fancy. You gotta be fancy like that. But
you got to like you're from like you're some kind of British person or something.
Yeah.
I saw that had puzzle in the description. I was like, no, like I don't want that. Like I get it adds to the, you know, like because that's what easier way to distract your player with, like if you're gonna sneak up on a scary one, if they're distracted with an objective, like oh look for a lock to open the door, and then you're like okay looking for, and then boom you get fucking scared. Like I get it, but I don't want to look for the lock. I just want to be scared, like Phasmophobia. You know, like I love the way Phasmophobia. You go into the house or wherever it is, and you're fucked. Like that's the bottom line.
Are we still planning on like Phasmophobia Fridays?
I don't think I could commit to one day. Like always being like Tuesdays, I can for sure do that. But like for gaming, it would have to be like camels or alpacas and cameltoes, where I could just we could just interchange whatever day we can do it. Unless you guys want to do it on Fridays, and then I could just come in on certain Fridays that I could. So either way works though. Like I don't, especially with the hub, bro. The hub.
The hub is where it's gonna be at. Like the hub's gonna be the shit. Y'all don't know about the hub yet.
The hub's crazy. The hub's crazy. Once you guys see this episode's beginning, oh boy.
Either your house is haunted or Germ's home.
Oh, she's home. Yeah.
Okay. I saw like all these shadows in the background. I was like, yo, you might be getting killed, man. You might be getting the tip like Geminator does.
I'm ready for it. I've been ready for it.
Welcome back, Tater. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, you dipped out quick.
You came in and got some Let's Go Brandons, and then you just bounced.
You know,
Tater just did the mic drop.
Y'all know how I do. I make an entrance now and just make an outie too.
Oh gosh.
So I know I've told y'all, but I don't know if y'all responded because it's been a crazy and I'm not always in chat, but Tater's going to be a Tay-Tay again. My daughter's pregnant again.
Hey!
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, congrats.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Congrats.
I mean, another life. Yeah, another life being brought into this world. That's worth celebrating.
That's crazy. We were talking about birth earlier. Like,
oh no, we don't need to go there. We don't need to talk about that.
For Byte's sake, she's getting off island. You know, so that's less anxiety for you.
Yeah, no, seriously.
That's a victory right there.
Y'all are fucking crazy. Oh my god. Crazy.
Is everyone here, are you guys at least familiar with Bot's fear of Hawaii?
Yeah. I'm not.
It's just it's not a fear, it's just how people should be. It's instinct. It's just like, honest. Yo.
Well, I mean, to be honest, he does have, some legitimate things.
It's too scary.
If shit goes down, we can't get in our car and drive somewhere. You're screwed.
You know what's crazy too, though? He didn't know this. I think I told him about it last night while we were streaming. Like, I was telling him how, like, the islands were formed, that they're like plume island, like shelf islands, you know? So, like, the volcano shoots up the lava and, like, it comes out and makes the island. So technically, like, they're kind of hollow underneath. You know what I mean?
Except for Big Island.
Yeah,
well,
except for the Big Island.
No, Maui is from all the way to the sea up. If you looked at Haleakala, like, it is taller than Mount Everest if you go from the bed of the sea to the top or something like that. Maybe that's Mauna Kea. I don't know.
Well, I was telling him, because when we were talking about Oahu. I'm like, yeah, and that's where all the tourists go, and that's like where like millions live, like on this little strip. I'm like, it's just a little shelf that could break off at any time. And, like, I watched him have like a panic attack thinking about this.
Because it's gonna happen. Like, you're describing something that's literally just gonna happen whenever the fuck it feels like it.
Yeah, but nature is just anywhere. You can't escape it. Like, she's a bitch.
You can choose where you want to live, though.
That's one that you can escape.
Yeah, you can choose where. Like, I'm choosing to be in this desert shithole. All right.
Okay.
There's not much. Right. There's not much to worry about. You know, like I was born here, so that's also the other part. I didn't get to pick that. But still, you know, like, you're on a fucking island that someone could just sprint from left to right and see the end. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Technically, no, but yes.
Exactly. No, but yes. Everyone who's military that's stationed there, they'd be just running around that whole fucking place for fun, getting their exercise.
No, I mean, maybe I'm not for sure about Oahu because that's where the bases are. But Maui, like, it's not as you can go missing real quick, and the likelihood of you being found is probably zero.
Oahu. This is another thing I was telling the other day. Oahu has an actual rainforest on it. Like, all these tourists are insane because they stay on Waikiki Strip. And that's literally the shittiest part of the island. Like, you've got a fucking rainforest that you don't even go and visit while you're there.
That's good in a way.
That's what it was. There's no snakes there, right?
There's no snakes. Well, I mean, snakes do get. I mean, like, people have snakes. Well, no, people do have snakes here, but when they get out, they'll fucking go. I mean, like, you're not supposed to. It's like a $10,000 fine, and
be an asshole. Fuck you.
There's no snakes.
No snakes. God. Zero. There's you can walk into the jungle and not worry about it.
I bet that rat situation is something serious if there's zero snakes.
It depends on where you're at.
Hey, Tyler, I got a question for you. Like, when you feed, like, what do you feed your snakes?
Rats.
Live rats?
Yes.
Not mice?
One day I just want to go over there and watch you feed my snakes, because I watch those videos.
I don't think I want you to watch me feed my snakes.
What do you want to watch?
You just made this really creepy. Like,
that's a sign of a
that
psychopath,
so
dog.
Awkward.
You are a psycho killer, Jiminator. This
One
dude wants to watch animals get eaten alive slowly.
Let me try to be Jiminator. I got to be up close to the mic, and I got to, like, deep throat my microphone. One day, I just want to watch you feed your snakes.
That sounded, yeah, that did not sound suggestive the way he said it.
Beautiful.
It wasn't
Leave
supposed to
it to
come out like
Geminator always sound creepy. He's just like that creepy.
Yeah,
That's what it seems like so far with his fucking microphone.
Oh, it's just because I'm sitting with my black sweater in this dark room, and
yeah, I guess.
here we are.
no, it's the way you freaking said what you said, my guy. It has nothing to do with the lighting.
Oh,
You could be in a brightly lit room and still say what you just said, and we'll still find it creepy.
It would be creepier in a brightly lit room.
See, Jake.
Next thing you know, he'll be sniffing kids' hair.
Oh, like what I meant was I enjoy watching like YouTube videos.
You don't need to go into.
We understood what you meant.
We know. We know you are a sick fuck.
You like watching YouTube videos. You enjoy the vibe that I've got, and like.
Well, they get millions of views, so I'm not.
You just want to come over here and watch me feed my snakes.
No, you're not. Look, other people watch it because they're like sad or like, babe, look at this. A mouse is getting eaten by a snake. You're watching that shit because you're just like, look at this fucking snake devour this tiny mouse. And you're getting off from it. We can see it in your eyes right now.
No, don't.
We see it in your eyes right now.
Bro.
Slowly into the mic, Geminator.
Everybody, let's take.
I want to watch you feed your snake.
I want to watch you feed some snakes.
Let me watch you feed the serpent.
I do want to point out, it wasn't just that he wanted to watch me feed my snake. It was that he wanted to come over here and watch me feed my snake. Like,
yeah,
like live performance.
He wants a full private show. Like, I'm just saying, like,
it's a beautiful thing.
Bro, you would be sorely disappointed because what I do is I take an Amazon box, I put a rat in the Amazon box, then I take my snake out of its cage, put it in the Amazon box, wait until I hear a thump, and then I hear a foot thump, and then I hear a and then like a few minutes later, I open it up a little bit to see if it's done eating, and then I usually close it, and then like 30 minutes later, I pick it up and put it back in its cage, and that's
Man, my buddy used to feed his snakes with like some itty bitty metal tongs directly into their cage, and I was like, "Well, one day that motherfucker's gonna think your thumb's a mouse."
Well, that's the danger. Like if you look into it, like the smartest way in my mind, because I've looked into it a lot, you teach them the habits. And so, like, I like to handle my snakes, so I like to just reach in and like pull my snakes out. You know what I mean? But if you feed them in their cage, you do teach them to adapt that anything coming into their cage is food. And so you do run a higher risk of being bitten.
Right. It's about controlling the instincts.
Yeah, and so that's why I will never feed my snakes inside their enclosures. I always feed them in a box outside. And also too, when they're in the box, you can close it and there's no light coming in. And so like the snakes prefer to eat in the dark. Like they prefer to hunt in the dark. And so like with that, they feel more at home with it anyway. And it keeps me from getting bit.
Just like Geminator prefers to eat in the dark.
No. Geminator prefers to eat the dark.
Completely.
Because I was born in it.
No.
Fucking Bane.
You must take
the dark eye. The dark eye Geminator. We were talking about asshole. It's still a gay joke.
Always will be. What?
I didn't get any of that.
You're a liar.
I digress. No, I genuinely don't remember.
Jim wants a snake dance. My snake does not dance.
For the right price, it will though.
Yeah, facts.
That is a lie. We know that we just have to pay you the right price.
Potentially.
Every
human you can't do it at your house though, because if Jimmy is at your house, he won't leave.
I can do the worm.
I bet you know how to do the worm real well, Geminator. I know.
Oh, dude, you wouldn't believe it.
Nice.
I'm too fat to do the worm. That shit just starts looking like the whale at some point, man.
So we're about 20 minutes past our quota at this point.
It's true.
This is
just a little bit past.
This is Alpacas and Cameltoes, and this was the first one that we actually like presented the way that we wanted to. So yeah. So at some point, probably tomorrow, if I had to guess, we will be get that energy out of here.
Thank you.
At some point, probably tomorrow, I will be uploading the full portion, so you guys can find out about the Alpha Hub. Y'all can find out about like our beef with Russia.
Big beef.
What else? There was something else. Yeah, the Alpha Hub is the big thing. Like the Alpha Hub is what y'all want to be here for, though. Like,
what's the Alpha Hub?
About the hub.
You're gonna have to watch. You're gonna have to watch the full episode tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go.
You'll be able to hear my cats like right now.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
You guys are gonna be hearing my gassy farts too.
Me too. I was ripping.
Bro, like, I'm so fucked up right now. Like, I'm fucked up.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Looks like a zombie, bro.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Zombie face.
But
later, buds. I'm just kidding.
But
I'm not leaving yet.
we're gonna kill this thing, and we're gonna go ahead and dip. But highlights for me that I want to shout out. I am gonna stream Visage later. I'm gonna run up and take a piss, and you know, swing my. Let my wife watch me feed my snake, whatever, for a minute, and then tomorrow I am moving ATRL back to Thursday just because everybody's live on Fridays, and it's just a nightmare to try and do ATRL on Fridays.
It's a what? It's a night what?
Nightmare.
Nightmare. Okay.
Yeah, nightmare.
It sounded like you said mirror for a second. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
It's a nightmare.
Yeah, nightmare.
The nightmare.
Nightmare.
So yeah, we'll probably be running ATRL tomorrow, and then resuming just Thursdays from now on, because it's just I ain't trying to bump heads with everybody else that's going live on Fridays. Y'all know how it is. We went live originally on Thursdays anyway. That's just the day. So
yeah,
show up if you haven't been. And then who knows? Maybe eventually I can talk Cutie over there into doing a Phasmophobia Friday stream with me.
Oops, other camera. There you go. We'll see. We'll see. Stay tuned and you'll find out. Maybe it'll happen.
But that's all I got. You got anything to plug? You got anything to plug?
Nah, y'all stay tuned. You know, I mean, I guess that Zax track. Go pump that Zax track. Go do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you should. And while you're at it, subscribe to Jiminator J.
Asshole! I asked him if he had anything to plug. This is our show.
Okay, fine. If you got a problem with me, I suggest you let the one marinate.
Lord. Nader, Jesus. I got something to plug.
Tater's got
if you're all on Maui, which you won't be, but if you're here on Maui Saturday, show up to the rally. Hope to see y'all there.
Okay, I'll try to book a flight. Fuck that place. I could never go there. I'm sorry.
Well, this is the comical thing, though. So the kids are moving back, or my daughter, my grandson, and my son-in-law, and baby number 2. So but guess what? They're flying.
Southwest.
Yes.
Nice.
I just realized too that I ruined it because you already told me that earlier. I'm sorry.
No, I mean that's just guess. They're flying Southwest, and it's just hilarious because who knows if they'll actually get off island come Monday. So.
They're smart.
Who knows? So anyway. But I will try to get on Discord, or if not, I will be on my Insta, because Jimmy, from what I understand, they denied our permit, or I say our permit, but the permit to have like the speaker of Dr. Malone and all of that. There was like 5 or 6 of the frontline doctors that are on the frontline, anyway, task force, and Jimmy was going to perform that group that the Sons of Yasha, or however you ever freaking say it. They were going to perform, but they may not be able to because county denied our permits.
Wow.
Jeez, that sounds like some bullshit.
Wake up, Hawaii!
So, and BJ Penn may or may not be. He's going to be at the one on Oahu, but he may be at the one here. And just for y'all to know, I don't know if you know Byte or because you don't do politics, but he has put his name in for Hawaii governor. So who had that on y'all's bingo cards, mothers?
BJ Penn, the mixed martial artist?
Yes, is running for governor of Hawaii. Go BJ Penn!
Wow.
Yo!
Congratulations.
Is this
the
same BJ Penn that gets in like
bar
fights?
Well, I mean, again, we all have our shit. Nobody is, and I would rather have a real person,
I'm glad I know who it is.
The local and I mean, this is no hate on anybody that's non-local, but he is local, and it's one of those things is they need a local who knows what it comes. Anyway, who knows from that side that wasn't born in the privilege or whatever to wake up this place. You got to have somebody that is them. You know what I'm saying? Not the polished people, because I'm sure Tyler can vouch. I mean, the real true local boys, they're hardworking. They like to party, they like to drink, they like to do their things, but they're I don't know. They definitely are not used to having money. Let's just put it that way. So
Hawaii is poverty for anyone who has not been there.
I'd like to go there someday. Maybe just like for a couple
it's a
days
beautiful
or something.
thing.
I'd like to be honest.
I mean, it's kind of like Native American. I mean, they just really try not to live outside their means, but it's still very hard. Like when freaking milk costs $10 a gallon. Like Jesus.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, I'm gonna have to tune in on this shit now because I actually know who that guy is.
Yes, he is, and people have brought that up. People have already said, he likes to beat his ex-wife and he likes to go to the parties and get high, and it's like
I did not know that.
People, I don't know. This is just what people say. I know that he's gotten into some scuffs at bars here and shit like that. I know that he's done that. But as far as the other stuff, to me, it's just. Can you never overcome that? Maybe he did it and it sucks, but he knows better, and hopefully he won't do it again. And if he does, then vote him out the next, 4 years. But
who's got the balls to get in a bar fight with BJ Penn?
People actually do. People actually walk up and think that they can beat this motherfucker because he's a has-been.
Just a bunch of dumb drunks getting into fights with him.
Well, I've seen footage of him being an asshole and getting his shit rocked. He's one of those. It's an ego. That's why a lot of people, if you're not defending yourself, you're acting out of ego. It's just that's how
true.
It is.
Hey, Illusion.
That's interesting. That's crazy.
Hey, Illusion, has anybody ever told you got a good commercial voice for like an advertisement?
A good commercial voice?
Yeah, like
Coming
talking to
this summer.
Doesn't he? That's crazy.
I'm sorry to take away from it. Yeah, but y'all keep y'all's eyes out on Hawaii, because who knows? Yeah. Between the earthquake, the freaking Pele's going off, there's a big old, who knows? She's probably going to explode anytime soon. So we may not even see Saturdays.
Oh, good Lord.
Bro, I just realized I look like a penguin.
Oh my God. Bye. Y'all peace out. I'll talk to y'all soon.
Later, Tater.
Bye.
See ya.
Later, Tater.
Too funny. All right. Anyone else got closing statements?
I have a little YouTube channel. If anyone's interested to go check me out.
Always. Yeah. Everyone, make sure you check out Jason JV.
Appreciate that, Byte.
What about you, Illusion? What do you got?
I got my YouTube channel, Illusion Hip Hop, and I actually have a feature coming out with another smaller YouTube artist named Renegade the Rapper pretty soon.
Ooh,
I know Renegade.
Oh, I heard of Renegade. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dope stuff. That's a high expectation.
Right
Oh, we fucking ripped that shit apart. It's being mixed now.
Nice. Hell yeah.
It's Illusion Hip Hop, you said?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Right now, TuneCore is doing this awesome, like, adorable thing where they fuck me and blend my channel with an EDM artist named Illusion. So I've been working on getting that fixed. But if you do a little digging, my entire EP is there.
Nice.
Okay.
Good stuff, man.
I'll definitely check you out, man.
Hell yeah. I appreciate that, brother.
No problem.
Appreciate you, Alpha Appreciate you, Byte, for having me on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in, man. Every one of you. We love y'all.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's my turn.
It's your turn again?
You don't get 2 turns.
I never went.
Yo,
I never went.
It's called started. Being the MVP, motherfucker. You was the VP. You got an hour of fucking screen time. Yeah. You got more screen time than me and Tyler, basically. You're just too high. You don't remember shit. No, what do you got, Jiminator? What do you got? What do you got for us, Jiminator?
All right. First of all, I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm getting into music. I'm starting a reaction channel pretty soon.
I legit thought you were gonna say I'm trying to grow my chin hair.
I'm gonna grow my chin hair.
Subscribe to Jiminator J. So that's it.
Look at this. Y'all coming up at the end with topics that we gotta start. Redemption. Yo, that's deep. Dan saying florists, are they a little too smug or not? Discuss next time.
Florists. Oh wow, we do need to discuss the florists.
We should definitely discuss the florists next week.
Thank you. You need to Dan, email us at Alpacas and Cameltoes for any other future discussions you want us to talk about.
See, Dan gets the show.
All right.
A little too smug or not.
Before we come on, guys, give me a hug. I was like, the chat, you know.
Just a quick
one. There you go.
Just a little bro.
Come on, guys, give a little bro hug. Come on.
We don't need it from anyone else. Don't worry.
Yo, you gotta like, you know.
Nah, if I mean,
like hit him with the handshake.
Dab yourself up.
The hug. No, I'm not dabbing it. It's just a hug, like.
Byte over here got a secret handshake for
himself. Hey, yo, we good, dog. We good, dog. We been dabbing each other up since a long time. You know, we good up in here, man. Where are the alpacas? Look around. This ain't nothing but alpacas and Cameltoes.
And we straight spitting, Tom. That's the alpacas.
Man, we doing crazy stuff.
All right, that's all we got for this one. Right at 2.5 hours, right at a good, decent, like, goal point.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Like, share, subscribe, all them things. And don't forget to check out the full episode when it uploads, probably tomorrow. But who knows?
Doses.
Ha! Huzzah!